What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. I'm sorry to have the people waiting this evening. It's just a lot of things going on. We got a nice topic tonight. We're going to be talking about Lonzo Ball and why he will have his best season to date. You mark my motherfucking words. You heard it here on Flight Sports TV. I ain't going to tell you no more. People think that this was his best season. I'm telling the people right now, y'all don't know what the hell y'all in store for coming this season. If y'all think Lonzo just had his best season just now, wait till y'all see what goes down. And I'm predicting it. I'm speaking it into fruition. Like I said, I'm not only speaking it into fruition; it's already done. Lonzo will have his best season. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate all of y'all. Let's just get right into it, man. I dropped the link for the people that want to talk tonight. It's Flight Sports. Listen, Lonzo Ball, man, you talking about a man that's going to enter in free agency. He's going to get a contract, right? And just to be, in so many little words, Lonzo will have to validate this contract coming up. That's one reason why he will have his best season to date. Because I'm telling you right now, Lonzo Ball will be the talk of free agency. Unless Kawhi Leonard makes himself available, Lonzo Ball will be the prize free agent, and he will possibly be one of the highest paid free agents out of the class. You understand? So with all that being said, all the talking heads, all the people, the fans, the naysayers, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Lonzo, he ain't deserve that. Oh, they overpaid. They overpaid. They did this. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he got this. Oh no, he don't deserve all that. This team is the stupidest team ever. Such and such. The Knicks are the dumbest team in the history of the NBA. The Chicago Bulls are the dumbest team in the history. Just from every team that could possibly acquire Lonzo through whatever, a trade, whatever. That contract, whether it's a signing trade, that contract alone is going to draw all kind of shockwaves through the league. You understand? People gonna expect Lonzo to validate this, which I believe he will, and that's what's gonna fuel him to this season. We discussed LaMelo Ball, All-Star, future All-Star. I think Lonzo is getting completely lost in this shuffle. You understand? Where you think that LaMelo is just a shoo-in to make the All-Star team, and Lonzo's career is pretty much over with, and he is no more development for a 23-year-old. He's already who he is. He's 23 years old. The man is improving every single year. You understand? And it's going to continue. You understand? Like I said, it's Flight Sports TV. I told the people. The problem with y'all is y'all ain't listening. You're not listening. The people not listening. But like it is what it is, man. Like, y'all let me know. Let's get in this live chat. What y'all thinking? Where Lonzo gonna end up? And do y'all agree that this will be his best season? You understand? We can lay down a couple of factors. Like I stated, let's get back to the LaMelo situation. LaMelo Ball is a rising superstar. No matter how much we say, hey, we shouldn't compare the two, the comparisons is going to compare. They're going to compare them regardless, no matter who like it, no matter I like it, you like it, whoever. You understand? So these guys are going to be, him and De'Aaron Fox is going to be tied at the hip for years to come. You understand? So that's just how it is. I think Lonzo Ball is right there, possibly making the All-Star team. Lonzo go to Chicago, lead that team to the playoffs. I think Lonzo, Vucevic, and Levine, they're going to be the driving force of that, and Lonzo is going to reap some benefits off of that. Lonzo go to New York, run that deadly pick and roll with all those live threats up there in New York. You don't think Lonzo going to make the All-Star game? You understand? And what's so disgusting to me is that the New Orleans Pelicans don't understand that Lonzo is the driving force of that team. He needs to run the point guard of that roster. You understand? Lonzo not running point is a true disgrace. You understand? What's going on, people? What's going on, son? What's your dinner?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
I can't tell. How about yourself?
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm getting an echo. Where's the echo coming from? That's you, Brian?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, slow. Some of this echo is going on.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah.
What's the?
Yeah, that's you, Saka.
You said that Lonzo would have his best season this year.
Yeah.
Why do you
Yo,
say that?
Saka, your shit is echoing.
Huh?
You're echoing. I just muted Vern.
All right, I'll cut.
Yo, so you echoing. My bad. What's going on, Vern?
Oh, it's all good. Hey,
Is
you
the
back?
echo still on?
Yo, the
The echo
echo's
still
still
on?
on.
All right, cut me out and then I'll come back.
All right. Yo, Vern,
Yeah.
what's your
Hey, look
thoughts on
here.
this topic?
Oh, you already know my thoughts, bro. You read my mind. You know my mind. I tell you my mind all the time, man. You right about that, man. I agree 100% with everything you said. But I don't know about out there in New York though. It sounds real good.
Well, okay, let's let it even the groundwork in Charlotte. Let's say, for instance, Charlotte somehow landed Lonzo. I think
Yeah.
that he can have his best season yet because I think
See?
Charlotte is on the brink of playoffs, stardom at the moment. So I think
Okay.
Lonzo could take him over the hump.
Already know. Look here. And this is like what I'm telling you too. It's the same flavor though. The reason why you said the team's gonna be going after Zoe, the reason why they're gonna go after Zoe, because Zoe got a little bit of experience and he's shown that he can control the basketball team. You
Exactly.
understand me? And look here, right.
Definitely.
And dig it. And look here. And they already know that he's going in asking for this package. You understand me? That package up into that range where to a certain extent, a lot of teams can meet that. But then it comes right back down to where he wanna go, Flight. So you got to realize that it ain't always like when I go and I say that it ain't always. You got to realize. Look at the character. Look at his character. He got a family-oriented character. He got a business. Matter of fact, BBB is whose business? That ain't LeVar's business. You just found out who business that is. Whose is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lonzo was funded, and Lonzo had the NBA money first.
Hey, look here, Flight. Like I said, that BBB money, all that brand, that's Lonzo brand. That's not LeVar's brand. That's Lonzo brand. Just because Melo left and all that don't mean nothing. That's Lonzo brand. That's his. When that dude stole that money, he stole that from Lonzo. He didn't get LeVar. He didn't. Lonzo, that's Lonzo money. But dig this though, I'm gonna get right back to what I'm talking about. Family, man. He gonna stick with his family, bro. He gonna go out there in Charlotte, and his family gonna come out there to come see. Dig his Flight. His family gonna come out there and come see him play, man. And everything gonna be good because he gonna be there with his brother, and all the eyes gonna be on him. Way more than they're gonna be on him out there in New York, because he'll struggle out there in New York with the rest of them.
Yeah, I gotta disagree with you there, Brian. How are you gonna tell me he can have more eyes on him in Charlotte than it would be in New York?
Because they ain't got no eyes out there in New York. He'll be out there in the East struggling with them bums out there. He'll be out there in the East struggling with them bums. Lonzo ain't gonna save New York. He ain't got that kind of power. And then when he come in, it's gonna be a funny 1.5 years anyway. And he ain't gonna get off being that all-star. Not out there with that crew, bro. Not out there with that crew, bro. Who you gonna be giving the ball to? Another all-star or a possible all-star? No. That ain't gonna work. Lonzo know that, and he already know dude game.
So okay, so
matter of fact, whoa, play. I'm gonna tell you something. They already up on what's going on in the NBA. The players already know. They know dude might not be out there long anyway after next season.
Who?
You know that too.
Zion?
The one that's out there in New York. The one that's playing the power forward.
Julius.
Yeah.
Well, he a free agent. They got to make a decision.
Right. He might. The one that used to play for LA, for the Lakers.
Yeah, I know. Right. I mean, if the Knicks offer the money, he's staying.
Look here. Look, Flight, you already know. He might not even be there next year. What would Zoe look like following up behind him? If he want to go to New York, he would have to get some type of verbal. If he want to go to New York, he go to New York in 3 more years after he deal with his brother out there.
Yeah, he would have to get some type of verbal confirmation from Julius to figure out what's going on. How long he plan on being there?
Yeah, why would Lonzo sit up there and make a decision?
Echo's not there now.
Nah.
Man,
all right, you good. We're good.
They'll trade Julius Randle off.
Uncle Vern, let's not go there, bro. Uncle Vern, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
No. You said that you're talking about Julius Randle being traded. I don't think the Knicks will be dumb enough to do that.
No, you crazy, man. You know better than that.
They're gonna take care of Julius. If they don't, nobody gonna come to the Knicks. They have no choice.
See, exactly. I agree with Flight. They have no choice. but to keep him. Because plus you got to look at his trade value. Yes, his trade value increased, but it's not increased to the level that Lonzo did. Because Lonzo's trade value increased after he was hooping. It's like you guys need to think about that. And Fly, on your topic of Lonzo would have his best year, I'm very hesitant about that.
Wow, what's going on
Because,
now?
sir?
Tell me why you hesitant. Why are you hesitant?
Well, here's the thing. If you know Lonzo's inconsistent as hell, like you gotta understand how inconsistent he is. You and is because the thing is with him is that will the team because look at him. He left LA to New Orleans. Then they treat him because we gotta be careful. You gotta also understand coaching and his play style and personality also have to take an effect into that. That's the thing. I would love him to go to a team that's suited for his personality and play style, like the Clippers. Like that's the perfect thing. Like it's suited for his personality.
Boy, fly goddamn. Boy, if you don't get a Clipper, if you don't get a Bull, if you don't get a Dick, boy, I'm telling you, boy, you seem like flight. Look here.
I'm here.
Understand this. Family first, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be out Chicago. It ain't
Uncle Vern, I have to disagree.
This family ain't gonna be flying all over New York, Chicago, and Charlotte just to go see the boys play.
Yo, Uncle Vern, you back on it again. I'm about to attack you on this. Uncle Vern, let me counter you. You see, here's the thing. Yeah, it depends. See, LaMelo on one hand, he needs to establish himself. You don't want to be seeing him as Lonzo's little brother because here's the thing. At some point, if they were playing together, one brother is going to be getting the shine over the other, and then they want to have the spotlight. Well, Lonzo, on the other hand, yeah, he doesn't need to have the spotlight to do good. That's the good
There you
news.
go.
But LaMelo, on the other hand, let's say, for example, LaMelo said, you know what,
Had
I'm
a
requesting a
spotlight on
trade.
basketball.
Uncle
Bro,
Vern, let
had
me
a
finish.
spotlight on
Let me
basketball.
finish. I have not even done. I said that. Now look at this like this. Let's say LaMelo and Lonzo team up.
Yeah.
Who would you think that would be getting the shine? Like, let's say Lonzo gets the shine.
Melo.
Yeah, Melo get the shine. Let's not say Lonzo gets the shine. Don't you think LaMelo would not want to leave because of
he ain't selfish. He ain't selfish. That's go family again.
I agree.
Brother,
But the
you
thing
wouldn't
is,
understand family if you ain't got one. If look here, if your brother, let me tell you, okay, look at it. Put it like this.
Uncle Vern, I'm a big brother, so I understand. I understand.
I'm
a big brother. I understand.
Just say if
I'm a big brother myself.
And you got a chance to go there, you say, forget it. I don't want to go play with my brother. I want to go play over in Chicago. No, I want to go play over in New York. No, I want to go play over in LA. Wait, I live in LA. Hold on, where I want to go play at?
Well, you see, yes, I agree with you with family first. Understand, they have to establish themselves first. They have to let their names be known. You can't. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you. That's what me and everybody's trying to tell you.
Hey, look, matter of fact,
I agree, family first. I'm a brother myself.
Look here, Flight.
You know what's going on.
Let this man already. This is about your show. But you did already say Lonzo established himself already in the NBA. Am I right or wrong?
They should write it too. You should see. You'll see it.
You're right. You're right. But here's the thing: family first, yes. But you need to understand that we're not all about Charlotte. What everyone is trying to tell you, and you need to understand, is that they need to get their names known in different paths. Lorello will not want to team up with Lonzo at this point. Yes, he would. He would appreciate having his brother around him, but not
Which
right
one?
now.
You get matter of fact, he can get both. He can get both of them out there with him. All three of them be out there. Now,
think about it. Uncle Vern, let me ask you a question.
All three.
Uncle Vern, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Out of all of the Ball brothers, which Ball brothers has LaMelo played most with?
All three of them.
No, most.
Grade school, high school, and college.
I'm not talking high school. I'm talking pros.
Okay, now keep
I'm
going.
talking professional.
Hey, look here. Look here. And the professional, Zoe been a professional for 4 years. Melo been one for one already. You understand
I'm
me?
talking Melo and professional in his professional league.
Bruh, man, look here. I'm gonna tell you something. That's all. Your argument is out the window. I think my
No,
argument
I'm
ain't short
asking because I want to tell you.
I think
I want
my
to tell you.
argument
You
is
see,
short.
here's the
I
thing.
think my argument.
I'm
Look
saying
here.
Jello is the best get.
Who?
Lonzo, not right now. All three,
Oh,
not right now.
okay. Look,
You now understand?
I got your opinion. I agree to disagree. I disagree with that.
Okay, what's your
I
point?
just want you to agree with me that I disagree with that.
I agree with that
Well,
family first. I'm a big brother myself. I just told you. Like, I see your point, but you need to understand. At this point, it's about the person, not the family.
Well,
That's the
Nope.
thing. What everyone is telling you.
The
I want
person
to say
is
something.
family.
I
But
would have.
everybody can't tell me that because I already know the brother. He
Like
already
you
family.
Hold on, y'all. Listen, I want to say something. I do want Lonzo and LaMelo to play together. I just don't think it's likely to happen at this time.
exactly, Flight. That's what I'm trying to tell Uncle Vern.
Yeah, all right.
Like I'm a big brother too. I know what it means to deal with your feelings. You just gotta understand that right now it's about establishing yourself, not just you and somebody else that you're related. Because look at it like this. I'll give you an example, Uncle Vern. Look at the Morris twins. Do you know that they were drafted to the same team? Hold on.
Look
They
here.
were drafted to the same team. Hold
I
on. They were
understand about the
drafted to the
Morris twins.
same team,
I understand
and
that.
they were never playing on the same team.
Yeah, I
Why?
tell you what.
Two
Look
into
at
one
the
doesn't
twins.
always go.
Look at the twins out there in Charlotte. Look at them too. Now use them for an example.
Okay, I'll explain how
Now,
the twins is a
your
different.
argument
Uncle Vern, I'm
I'm
about to break
something.
your argument.
Every part of your argument gonna lead right back to Charlotte, my brother.
Hold on, let me go back to Charlotte, and I'll explain to you why the twins are still there. It's because the organization sees something in those two that they cannot let them go. That's the thing. It's the truth. It's the truth. You see, the organization is stupid. A normal organization would understand that 2 into 1 doesn't always go.
Well, Mitch Kupchak and Michael Jordan running now.
Exactly.
Charlotte got some people.
And Uncle Vern, I'm gonna ask you another question. Where are the twins from? Where are the two twins from? Where are they born in?
I wouldn't say.
I'll give you an example. Raleigh, North Carolina. They're from Raleigh, North Carolina. So there's your answer.
I understand that.
Most of the players on that team are from North Carolina, so they're gonna stay because they're Charlotte boys. Why would you think Charlotte is just gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna let them go because they're in a different city"? They were from Cali or something, a different city. No, they're hometown heroes.
Whoa. This is what
they're hometown heroes. They're not gonna let them go.
Bro, we can't talk at the same time, honestly, because you asked the question.
I'm sorry, Uncle Frank. Go ahead. I gotta respect my elders.
Whoa, you still talking? That man got to holler. Okay, look. Charlotte, they're gonna say, look here. If we gotta hold on to these bums, ain't none of them starting. We can do that. We ain't paying them nothing but $150,000 probably, hopefully, for their sake. Look here, you want to keep these two bombs? Well, let's pick up two good players, real good players. One of them already established. I think Jello can come in and take any one of them.
Okay, I got a question. I got a question.
Come in and take any one of them bombs' place. Any one of them.
All right, Brian. Listen,
he can take those. Go ahead, Flight.
I want to say, okay, pertaining back to this topic of Lonzo having his best season, explain to the people in Charlotte, paired with LaMelo, how could Lonzo have his best season in that offense? How did he fit with some of those components? Talk to me.
Okay, look. Hey, look here. When Lonzo get out there, everything gonna run through Lonzo. Right? Lonzo gonna be bringing it up and down and taking care of all that. He can take the ball out of bounds, step back in the bounds with the ball. He can do all he wants to. He can do that if he wants to. But you know why? Because he gonna have the keys to the car, bro. When you get the keys to the car, you can do that. Look here, Flight.
Uncle Vern. Finish. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this. Continue.
Whoa. Jordan ain't gave Melo the keys yet. Okay.
Are you sure?
Look here, they signed Zoe and Flight just like you just said. We want an experienced person to go come in and run our team.
Uncle
Flight.
Vern, you have a point. You have a point.
Okay, then.
But
Hey,
here's
Brian
where
ain't
you're
got no
wrong.
point.
Here's where you're wrong. I agree, and I'm gonna disagree. Here's where you're wrong. You see,
Okay, go ahead.
Lonzo Ball, who coming to Charlotte would fix their playmaking problem. But here's the problem
Hey,
that you're not
Charlotte.
understanding. Charlotte are not gonna sign Lonzo in the first place because they don't need a point guard. They already have their franchise player and franchise point guard in LaMelo Ball. So
Whoa. Did you? That's a lie.
so why
That's
would
a
they?
lie. Charlotte never said they had no franchise nothing.
It is their franchise player. He is their franchise player.
Listen, bro. You forget about Gordon Hayward, right? You forgetting about
I
the other one,
know.
Terry Rozier. Hey, look here. You forgetting about Terry Rozier, right?
No, I'm not.
Look here. So evidently you sitting up there. You done made LaMelo Ball the best player on Charlotte already, and the highest player on Charlotte. Stop it.
His rookie season already
Look
proved
here.
to me that
I
he's a
tell you
franchise
what.
player.
If they sign, it's just like Flight said. Whoever signs Zoe going in there running the team. I see Zoe
That's what
going in there
I'm
running
telling you,
Charlotte,
that
bro.
he fixes their playmaking problem, not their overall problem. What they need is a center. You gotta look at what they really need.
Now. Hey, Flight, you know they finna get rid of Haywood and send Haywood back out there to Indiana and get dude that center they got them to shoot them threes. Hey, Flight, you heard about that, ain't you?
You mean Miles Turner?
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Exactly, Uncle Vern.
Hey,
I see your vision.
My bad, Ryan. I missed you on that one. My shit was on mute. I was telling you. I was on mute. My bad. What did you just say?
He's talking about Miles Turner.
Did you know they finna get Miles Turner, right? They working on
That'll be a good
now,
look.
right? Yeah, I already
What you
know.
mean? Did they do it yet?
No,
they're talking about it.
Until that time comes.
I mean, everybody trying to get Miles Turner.
Yeah, and matter of fact, like I told, dude, I'm gonna tell you too. Like when Zoe make a decision, it's gonna be on the first day. He ain't gonna wait for everybody else gonna do. He done already made a decision. We just gotta find out what it is.
I think Jello is the best target that they will be getting, especially with Borrego. Like you saw him when you watched LaMelo's camp and Jello attended.
Yeah,
you paid attention to that. So I feel like Jello's the best target they can get. But Lonzo, let's hold the breath. I would say season 5 or season 6. Go ahead.
Jello ain't finna come there and just sit on the bench. Jello was coming there to be with his brothers.
Uncle Vern, this is the NBA, not overall. NBA, he's gonna come off the bench for LaMelo. Watch. They have Devontae Graham. They have Malik Monk. They have too many guards.
Yeah,
and then Lonzo come off the bench for his younger brother. Ain't no way.
Look here, bro. You know when he's to get ready to go, right? Because you know he got that number. That number got to come up, right? You know when Zoe gets there, you know. Hey, look here. You know why Melo got number 2. You know why he got that number, don't you?
Well, the team doesn't have number 1 because number 1 is given to another player. It's that simple.
Do you think that Zoe told him somewhere down the line, look here, don't even chip on that 1. Go ahead and pick that 2 up. And then when I get out there, dude gonna be gone anyway.
Wrong.
Hey, look, whoa. And because you know Zoe went back and made a big deal about that. Do you think, look, I'm gonna ask you another question too, since you listening to me. Please. Do you think Zoe look like a fool if he don't go out there and help his brother because of the fact that he laid up there and talk crazy about Bridges, not about Bridges, but about that other dude having that number and not giving it up? You understand me? Won't he look kind of like a weak ass fool and run out there in New York to follow the bag?
I think Lonzo will be good wherever he goes there.
Truth be told, Lonzo fit everywhere.
And make him
I agree.
Because he didn't up a number. Lonzo look like a real fool, wouldn't he?
Okay, Uncle Vern, let me tell you something. A reality. If you want Lonzo to come to Charlotte, here's what will happen.
I don't want
I'll give
Lonzo
you 2 instances.
Lonzo going to Charlotte.
You
I
see,
don't
and
want
I
him to go to
say that.
Charlotte. If you want to go to
See,
Charlotte, because
and
I
I'm
like it, I want
saying
to
it.
see
I'm
that.
saying that. That's why I said if you wanted Lonzo to go to Charlotte, which you think he's going to Charlotte, I want to give you two situations that's probably going to happen. Number
Okay,
one,
tell me.
Lonzo will come off the bench for LaMelo.
You
Number
crazy.
two,
Lonzo and Melo be out there at the same time.
Hear my number two is a good one. Number two, LaMelo moves to
Who gonna
small
be Lonzo
forward.
guard?
Number
If
two,
Lonzo
LaMelo
go there,
moves
who
to
is
small
number one?
forward. LaMelo moves to small forward. Gordon plays power forward. Lonzo's Lonzo's a shooting guard because there's some way Lonzo's a shooting guard or the main point guard.
All right, let
Either
me know
way,
when you
LaMelo
finish.
be a 2 or 3.
Okay, let me know when you
That's the
finish.
second option. Which one do
Okay.
you like in there?
Okay, now look here. This is what I like right here. Lonzo going out there. That K Bay, he out the door. They don't need to. Whoa. This is in his contract. He can go ahead and take a flying leap.
Uncle
One
Vern,
step
Uncle
up
Vern,
because
another
listen,
injection.
you
I'm
asked
sorry.
me a question. You
Oh,
took
I'm
it.
finish it. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Finish.
Look here. K Bay can go on. He can go and get on out of here because he through with Charlotte. He good. He can go. Rozier can get in where he fit in. He can be that third guard. Lonzo gonna get paid that $20-some-odd million. You understand me? To be that main
Mm-hmm.
man. He's gonna be running
Mm-hmm.
that game. So
Mm-hmm.
if it comes down to Rozier and Melo, who you think gonna be coming off the bench with Rozier and Melo if Lonzo go there? Answer me that, Batman.
Okay. Here's the thing. You're right. Rozier is probably gonna come off the bench, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah, well, see, that's a whole lot
So
of shit you don't see
I
happening.
just told
Watch
you.
it happen, man.
I give you two instances. I said that. Which one would you pick?
I just told you.
Lamelo playing small forward and Rozier starting, and Lonzo playing point guard, or Lonzo coming off the bench for his younger brother.
I don't
That's
like
what I
none of
asked
those.
you.
None of them. I don't like
They
neither one of
they were
those.
locked down.
Listen, you can't have Melo playing no small forward because Melo can't play no defense. And can't none of the rest of them play no defense neither. That's to be the main reason why they'll
Well,
get
I tell you
Lonzo.
what, if Lonzo went out to Charlotte and they started struggling, the first thing they're gonna say is this shit don't work.
All right,
Exactly.
how they gonna struggle with them
No, I was
bums they
just
got
saying
out?
if
How
they
hey,
do.
look here.
You gotta be
If what
realistic,
happened.
Uncle Vern.
Explain to me how they
This the
struggle with them
NBA, man.
bums they got out there.
Thank you, Flight. That's what
How
I'm
can
trying to
they
tell
do?
you. The
Hey,
NBA is
Flight.
different.
How can they?
It's a
Hey,
whole
Flight.
different game.
Flight. How can they do any worse? Not make the playoffs? You don't see Alonzo
It's a
running
whole
down there and
different
go make
game,
the
Uncle
playoffs
Vern.
with his brother there, Flight?
No,
Come
I'm
on,
just saying.
Flight.
Listen, I just told you, Ryan. I want him to go to
That sounds
Charlotte because
ridiculous.
I don't
I
believe.
me too,
I
but
wouldn't
you
mind
gotta
him going to
understand
Charlotte.
reality.
Man,
You gotta
go ahead.
understand that they gotta establish themselves first. When they get the name, like if Lonzo have a breakout year, after his breakout year, if you want to leave the team, I would say go ahead. You can go and play with your brother. But first, you need to establish your name first. Lamelo already got his name established. After that rookie season, everyone want to know about Lamelo. They want to understand Melo and want to even play for him. Why do you think Charlotte want to promote Lamelo in the first place? They know if they promote Gordon Hayward, aka the franchise player, they know they ain't gonna get no free agent. But if they promote
Why they
Lamelo,
trying to get rid? Why they
they'll
talking
get
about getting rid of
everybody.
Haywood, brother? Why you talking about they trying to get rid of Haywood? If they talking about trying, you don't hear them talking about trying to get rid of Melo.
And I told you,
They can trade Melo right now.
Melo's the franchise player, but you're saying that he's not. They know he's the
I'm saying
franchise
that they
player.
ain't said.
They just
I'm
wanted him
saying
to
that they
prove it.
didn't say. Whoa. I'm saying that they didn't say he's a franchise player because, like you said, like the flight show already know. Every time they go up in Charlotte, they see Gordon Hayward's picture plastered all over everywhere.
That's what they want you to sell you. It's an illusion. Think about it. They want to sell you
No,
Hayward
already,
while they're trying to give
bro.
Lamelo
I ain't have to think about it. I
the
already
shine.
know.
We already know that he's the franchise player. So him being the
Yeah, they put
franchise
most money
player,
in him.
him being the franchise player, they
If
want
I
to.
have 5 people and I give you more money, you my franchise player. You my go-to man. If I need questions asked, I go to you because you get paid more. I expect more. To more that's given, much is required.
But
Gordon
here's the
Hayward was
thing.
sitting his ass on the bench every time you turn around, hurt. They gonna get rid of his ass.
So
And that gonna free
we
up
can
that
all
money and
agree
that cap.
Lonzo would
And
have
that look
a
here. And that gonna free that
great
answer
night.
to your other question. That question ain't asked yet. How are they gonna be able to afford Lonzo? And if they
Thank you
can
for answering
afford him,
that
and if they
question.
can afford him, they can show enough to get him.
Well,
All right,
if
bro. I
you
ain't
can,
yelling at
Uncle
you, but I
Vernon,
want to
Uncle
give
Vernon,
you a
I'm
little
gonna answer
bit of
that question
perspective,
too.
man.
I'm gonna
Huh?
answer that question too.
Go
You said
ahead.
how they're gonna afford Lonzo? They have to get rid of Gordon Hayward,
Nope,
and
nope,
they have
nope,
to
nope,
get rid
nope,
of.
nope, nope,
They
nope,
have to
nope.
get rid of
Look,
one of
look
these
here,
guys, Gordon Hayward or
bruh.
Devontae
Okay,
Graham.
now let me tell you this. Let me give this little bit of information. I'm gonna let you get back to that rant and the Raven. Look here. They the general manager done already said, Mr. Kupchak didn't already stated, you know what I'm saying? We going into free agency, we going at it hard. You understand me? And they got $28 million to work in the free agency, bro. Lonzo ain't asking for all that money. He asking for at least 20-something million. He ain't asking for all that money.
But
And
you
they
also
gonna get
gotta
their
understand
center.
cap space,
Gordon
Uncle
finna
Vern.
go. Gordon finna go. They
Depends.
finna get their center. And that ain't gonna cost nothing when they get that
Brian,
center.
man, you
That
gonna
gonna be
look
money
like
up
you gonna
off.
look like a
That
king.
flight, that gonna be money up off the book.
Brian, you gonna look like a king if he go to Charlotte. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He gonna what now?
I'm
He
gonna
gonna
just,
look like what?
Profit out here.
I'm gonna just be cool with it. I'm gonna
You
just
know
be
what
cool
y'all
with it
did,
for
right?
now.
Hey, homage.
I'm gonna be cool with it for the moment because I'm gonna wait and see.
If
But
he go
here's
to
the
Charlotte,
thing.
I'm paying homage, Ryan. There you
You know, in terms of Lonzo having a breakout season, I would say his play style, he needs to be better. Like I don't want to be a hater, but yeah, all that
Hey, I'm
I'm
gonna
not
ask.
consistent
Hey,
and shit.
I'm,
Get
I'm
it,
gonna ask
get it
y'all a
fixed
question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
next
I'm gonna see
season.
if y'all gonna be honest about it. Look here.
Well, go
If
ahead.
Lonzo go out, and look here, if Lonzo go out to New York, picture that, and Lonzo go out to Charlotte, picture that. Who you think people's gonna be watching to see Lonzo go play if he go play any one of the places? Your
Both,
honest opinion, bro.
both. But you want
No,
which
no,
one will be
no.
watched
Because New
more?
York Knicks,
More.
brother, you know why? Cause let me tell you, the New York Knicks ain't gonna be on the TV like that. Because look how their last season
Uncle
was.
Vern,
When they
Uncle Vern,
listen to
Uncle
this.
Vern, you be
When they
crazy.
listen to this, honestly, listen to me. When they come up, listen. When this summer, when they start doing the TV contracts, and the television contracts for next season, they gonna already know where the players gonna be at, so they gonna be establishing their thing around that then, because that ain't gonna take
Uncle
place until
Vern,
after the
Uncle
draft
Vern.
with the picks.
Do you
So
also
that
know
look here,
that?
so that television schedule, just because Lonzo out there in New York, nope, New York ain't got it like that.
Yeah, but
Because
see,
that
here's the
brother,
thing.
Lonzo
Go
ain't gonna
ahead, go
draw
ahead.
all them, brother. Lonzo ain't
I'm
gonna
hearing
draw all
you.
them.
go. All right, man.
I'm
We got
hearing.
one.
Lonzo ain't gonna do that. Lonzo
We
ain't gonna
can't
be no
continue
all
this
I
star.
show.
didn't. I didn't even answer the question yet.
You didn't
I
need
haven't
to.
even
I
answered the
just gave
question
you the
yet,
answer. Go
and I'm
ahead.
giving you
I'm
my
better
answer.
than Kappa.
I'm gonna say New York, and here's why. You see,
Okay.
New York is a big market team. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
all right.
anything they
It's
do
the
will
biggest
sell.
market. It's the biggest
It
market.
ain't
Charlotte,
that big.
Charlotte, for example, Charlotte is not a big market team. It doesn't matter if Lonzo is with Lamelo. The team is not a big market because NBA media, yeah, they will get a lot of media eyes when they play together. But New York, everybody will be focused more on Lonzo and what he does. And that itself, if he does good, he will sell. If he does bad, he will sell. And that itself would help Lonzo more, especially
Well,
financially. But now you
I
look
think,
at Lonzo and Melo, yes, together, yeah, they work,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
would
they
take
work.
up. It's a process,
It ain't no
a while. They will
how
need
come it ain't
other
no
players to
process?
work with.
Whoa. Can I talk now, baby? I want to contradict something, kind of hint something. Look here. Okay, look here. You just said Lonzo out there in New York, that's gonna be all fat and dandy and everything else. Lonzo going out there ain't gonna do all that because he's gonna be the only one to be carrying the bag, and the rest of them ain't gonna be holding up to the head. Because first of all, I'm gonna tell you two things that's gonna really go wrong with that. They front court ain't gonna allow Lonzo to come in and like that. That's what's going to happen with that situation. And that's going to waste another 1 or 2 years right there with that situation already. Another thing, New York Knicks
Charlotte will
ain't
be the
no
same
winning.
thing.
Another thing, New York Knicks ain't no attractive, nor are they a winning team right now. So
But they
that ain't gonna
attract a
draw
lot of
no.
free
That ain't gonna
agents.
draw. That ain't gonna do nothing but just draw New York out there watching them. That's who gonna be. That's what the TV, the name they gonna be on. Lonzo. The
See,
reason why I say Lonzo ain't gonna draw that name is because he didn't draw that when he was out there in New Orleans.
well, here's the
You
thing.
get
Like,
through talking,
you want to know why he didn't draw that name in New Orleans?
man.
Because
Look, you
he
already know
wasn't
why.
given that access. Think about it. When Lonzo joined New Orleans Pelicans when Zion was drafted. Like I'm watching the an advert of Lonzo and Lamelo right now, and with I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
they're
hold on.
doing an advert together. But
Yeah, I
here's the
just seen the
thing.
commercial right now, so maybe they could be laying the groundwork. Let's see what
So
happens.
here's the thing. I do like Lonzo in Charlotte, but here's why I feel like Lonzo in New York will be better. One, he will establish himself, and it will be a lot more fun. Everyone want to watch New York basketball.
You
Lonzo will
see
make
Lonzo.
New York
You see
more
Lonzo being
marketable.
an All Star his first year now.
See, Lonzo will even be an all star if he's in New York because
His
he'll be
first
the one
year.
carrying the load. If he's going
His
to
first
Charlotte,
year.
One of
similar
them
thing.
Hey,
gonna want to make the All
but
Star
his
team.
first
PJ
year.
Washington or Bridges. One of them gonna be the. They're
If
gonna
he's
be.
going to Charlotte, he'll be restricted again. But
Well,
yeah, he'll be given the point guard duties. But what about
listen,
Lamelo? You want him
we
to
got.
play small forward?
Hold on, y'all. Listen, we
That's
got.
the
Hey,
thing. That's
whoa,
the
Yo,
whoa,
thing.
whoa, whoa, bro. Why you keep saying stupid stuff like that, man? Melo don't.
Ye-
yo. Hold on a second, y'all. We got Rico on the phone. What's going on, Rico?
What's good, Rico?
What up, Flight? What up, bro?
What's good?
Uncle,
Got
I'm attacking
topic
Uncle
discussion.
Vern's narrative here.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna get crab legs tonight, so that's why I'm letting y'all just dominate the whole topic tonight. I really wanted to talk about the topic. We going to Charlotte. We spending a half hour on Charlotte.
Like
I'm
we're debating if Lonzo will be good in New York or Charlotte.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
mean,
we're talking about. What's your thoughts, Rico?
yeah. What's your thoughts, Rico?
I think the Knicks they're a better fit like from day one. Like as if
Thank you very
Lonzo's
much. I've been
lying
trying
there
to
right
get Uncle
now,
Vern that understanding that.
they're a better day one fit. The Hornets got to do a whole roster revamp before they think about starting to sign,
Rico, thank you for even
real free
explaining that.
agents.
That's what I'm trying to tell them that they will need another person to get them
Yeah,
marketable. Versus New
they
York,
need to
New York,
find.
New York. They don't. They just need Lonzo. That's it.
Yeah,
Whereas
no,
Mel,
like currently the Hornets they have problems with their coach. Their coach don't even like Lamelo like that. So I don't even I
exactly. He's
don't
starting to
I
like
don't want to
Lamelo
have
though.
yeah.
He's starting to like Lamelo though. I've seen him in
They,
his in Melo's camp. So he's starting to, but it's not. It's a love and hate relationship with those two. So I
uh,
don't know. But you just explained my point that I was trying to get to Uncle Vern that they'll need to revamp the damn team in order to be great and
Hey,
marketable.
look here.
Whereas
Oh,
what
the
my point
what
Knicks,
is
I'm
they
this.
don't. They
My
just need
point
Lonzo.
is okay. Look, hold on. My point is this: they're gonna revamp the whole team anyway. They're gonna revamp half the whole team anyway.
my
They're gonna
thing is that
revamp
takes
half
time.
of the team anyway. Gordon
That
Hayward
takes
finna
time,
go,
Vern.
and his
That takes
Gordon
about like 3
Hayward and
years.
his followers are finna go. That number one's finna come up. What's his name? Tave, whatever his name is, he finna go.
Devontae
They
Graham.
go half the team. They go half the team right there, and one of them centers or two of them centers finna go. I mean,
Yeah,
so hey,
Vern, but
that's
that takes
obvious.
time.
Don't take
That's not
time.
Exactly.
That
instant
ain't that gonna be
oatmeal.
done. That gonna be
Uncle
done
Vern
right
needs to
now.
understand cap
That
space.
gonna be
No,
He
it's
needs to
done
not.
understand cap
August
space.
August the
No,
second.
no,
That gonna take
no, it
I
ain't,
need to
Vern.
send him
second.
They're
EM
not.
book
They're
August
not
the
class.
second.
trading half their team right now. They're
Exactly.
still rebuilding. They're not.
Enrico, can I
They,
tell you
Bro.
something real? And
the
Uncle Vern,
free
listen.
agents available to get at center aren't even good fits for Lamelo this season. And
Uncle
it's not like
Rico.
they have trading pieces either. Nobody wants the centers they have on their team. Like you can't really tell. Like say straight up, oh yeah, the Hornets they got pieces for this. You know, they don't. They don't. Like the only actual trading piece they have who's on like a friendly contract is Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward is looked at as overpaid. Their centers have no trade value whatsoever. And Tebe or Devontae Graham, whatever you want to call him,
Thank you,
He's not going to get you anything solid. So,
bruh.
like, if you're going to trade things, you're trading pennies on the dollar. You're not going to get something successful where Lonzo can actually make an All Star team. Because if they don't
Bruh.
win a lot of games and they just go stat for stat, they're going to have LaMelo make the All Star team over Lonzo. Like, they
Well,
need to
no, they
actually
both would
win
make the All
games.
Star team.
No, they
They
would
both would
need
make
to
the All
win
Star team.
games. They would need to win games for both of them to make it.
Okay, well, what about they go out to New York and New York don't win games now? What makes you think Lonzo gonna get out there and start
But New
making them
York
win
already
games?
won games.
And
They
even
just made the
listen, look,
playoffs.
and even if he do get up out there, like I said, the future for a lot of them players out there is just as grim as it is out there in Charlotte. They got an unstable organization in New York with the New York Knicks, especially with the ownership. And then why not
But
go out there and play with? If not, why not go for an owner like play for an owner like? Oh man, Michael Jordan. Matter of fact, Michael Jordan brand is gonna be right next to my brand because my brand gonna be on the back, and this brand gonna be on the front. Just like with other players, they got that Jordan brand on their shirts. Man, you just don't see. Go
nah,
ahead.
it's Vern. Jordan ain't a good owner. I'm not gonna cap with you. I'm not gonna sweeten it down. He's a horrible owner. He, People on TV talking about Michael Jordan is the Michael Jordan of bad owners. That's what he is. He's the worst owner in the history of
I mean,
basketball.
LaMelo Ball gonna change that.
Yeah. Hey, look
Hopefully,
here.
but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Hey,
sit
look
here.
here.
I'm not just because he gets Lamelo. I'm not gonna say like, oh, he's
Yeah.
gonna now be a championship owner.
I ain't say
When that team,
championship. I ain't say
but that's what I'm
championship.
saying. What I'm
I was
saying
just
is
talking
like,
about turning things around.
nah,
Right. It's,
I,
it's right.
I
Hey,
don't,
flight. Hey, flight. Keep on, because you might
nah,
get
but
Yeah,
you get one
I ain't
championship,
gonna say
flight.
but
champion.
You. Hey,
I
flight.
don't see
Hey,
Lamelo
flight.
playing with a team that doesn't want to win championships though. So he's
Hey,
gonna
flight.
leave
Hey,
himself anyways.
I agree. Look here, flight. Hey, flight. You see they cater it all around like with Melo right now. You see that just like I see that, flight. All you got to do is just stop seeing Lonzo out there with New York. If you could stop seeing that, you'll see the whole picture.
Yo, let me
You
tell you
almost
something. When
you
Lonzo
almost
go out
hit
to New
right
York,
on it.
yeah, when Lonzo go to New York, I'm act fucking crazy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No matter,
I'm
I'll
have it
tell you
all
what.
on footage.
Hey, I'm gonna
It's
tell you what.
gonna be on footage.
Hey, flight. This is gonna be the main chat. I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be the main chat when if Lonzo go to work. I mean, go to work in New York. This is gonna be the main chat.
I already know. I
Over
listen,
you.
dog. Listen, son. It's going down.
Over.
It's going
Over.
down.
Hey,
Uncle Verdi,
But the
I
problem is,
agree. I see Uncle Vern's
hey,
vision.
flight.
Like flight.
I
Let
know
me
the
explain
Clippers
something.
number one
Let me
champ.
explain something to you. I see Uncle Vern's vision, but the thing with with that Uncle Vern is not getting is that that we are trying to tell him is that you gotta understand process. Look at it like this: the Hornets front office is old school. The New York front office is new school. Difference: one does care about marketing, but understands how to use modern day stuff with it, and understand how modern day stuff. Like, why is Jordan writing emails all of a
Brother,
sudden?
brother. New York organization is in Desiree right now. With all the way
And
down
that
from the brother, all the way from the owner on down. So you can't
and
tell me about
and
the New
Lonzo
York
fixed that.
Knicks organization.
And
No,
Lonzo fixed that.
The New York Knicks have been good this season as an
But
organization.
Alonzo fixed that. You know why? You know
They
why
have
Lonzo
it.
fixed that? Get Lonzo has his best
Oh,
friend on the
now
team.
get so
You always
now Joe
forget
got to go save New
Julius
York then.
Randle. Julius Randle's his best friend, and he has his best friend on the team. Julius
No,
Randle.
they got his. Okay, I go. He'll go play with his best friend instead of go play with his brother, huh? And that's loyalty, huh?
He
And that's
has
loyalty,
Julius
huh? You
Randle,
call
bro.
that loyalty? You call that family loyalty, huh? And what he gonna say? Hey, mama, how come you ain't flying out here to go see me play out here in New York?
Well,
And what he gonna
well,
tell his
we're.
father? Hey, daddy, how come you ain't coming flying out here to go see me play out here in New York? You know New York is
I
big
think
time.
LeVar even mentioned New York even after Lonzo left LA. Didn't
He
you pay
Yeah,
mentioned a
attention to
lot of
that?
look,
places.
Exactly.
Yeah,
LeVar mentioned New York.
He mentioned a
LaMelo
lot
to
of
go to New
places.
York.
Yeah.
LeVar mentioned
As a
New
matter of
York.
fact, But the main thing was the fact that he wanted them all to be together.
That's
They
Lamar's
could go to New
final
York.
vision.
Hey, look here. They could go to New York in 4 more years soon as Lonzo establishes himself. Like you say, Melo
But now
already
we're on the same
established.
page.
So
Now we're on the same
Lonzo
page.
can go to New York and go save New York.
Yo, listen, the Knicks is
Still
going to be
won.
ultra aggressive, man. They're already trying to get Zion. You understand? So they're going to
You already know.
Listen.
Exactly. If they can get Zion like Flight.
Yeah, max level deal.
You sure about that? You sure about that, Flight? Because if they could get Zion, that also means that Zion also gets the guy he mentored from the 2019-2020 season into his team, which would mean more lobs, and Julius Randle don't have to do too much stress.
Right. Well, that's what he's still there.
I think if they get Zion, they're moving on for Julius Randle. Because neither of them can play center. What the fuck was that, Reggie?
And yo, Rico, do you also notice that with Charlotte they have to get rid of either Devontae or Malik Monk? They have to get rid of one of those two.
No, they gotta get
both bombs. Get rid of both of them.
No,
anyway.
that's what I'm saying. They gotta get a Devontae. They gotta get a Malik Monk. They gotta get rid of.
Man, they got the same problem the Pelicans got.
Yeah, the twins. They gotta get rid of those twins, and they gotta get.
Problems.
They have problems.
They're playing games. They got mega problems.
Them bombs,
exactly, right?
Matter of fact, that ain't no problem because they weak on their contracts anyway. You can get rid of them bombs. You can just let them go. Devontae,
Uncle Vern, let me tell you. Let's go back to the Hornets cap space. Flight, what's the Hornets cap room again? What's their maximum? How much do they have to deal with it? 28 mil. Okay, 28 mil. 28 mil. They have to get rid of Mr. Glass and one more player.
Why?
And that's either Malik Monk or Devontae Graham. They cannot get rid of both. They have to get rid of one.
Why?
Here's why.
Why they can't?
Because no, it's because that's what they have to deal with. If they have more money in the room to deal with, they can get rid of both of them and the twins. But because of the little amount they have to get rid of one. You know they're cheap, so you have to get rid of only one.
We got Ray King.
Hey, I don't agree with that. Ray?
Well, you can tell the Hornets organization that that's what they have.
No,
they have to deal with one.
What you just said was wrong. That ain't no. That right there. That's not a possibility.
And now to be honest with you, man. Shout out Dave James. Man, Dave James, we got some shit coming real soon for people.
And Dave James, what's up, man? You've been a day one brother too on my channel too. Like, what's up, man?
Uncle Vern.
Yeah.
Uncle Vern, I can see
sure.
I can see Jello legitimately coming to the Hornets. But Lonzo coming to the Hornets. I mean, I can see Jello come to the Hornets, but Lonzo coming to the Hornets, it ain't gonna happen, bro. And
why?
We all said that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because let's say Lonzo was supposed to come to the Hornets. Right now, they're supposed to be emptying up the place for him to come in.
Sprinkling it.
They're supposed to be starting to clean up because they already got like 7 guards. They should have been released a couple of them, traded a couple of them by now.
And Rafe, do you know that they have to get rid of only one? Sir?
And plus Lonzo already gives some hints that he don't want to be on another project team, and Charlotte Hornets is another project team.
Exactly.
The New York Knicks a project team.
Listen, I want to say something.
No, they're not. The Knicks just made the playoffs.
The Knicks is only missing a point guard.
Listen, I want to say something.
Listen.
Hold on, brother.
Before you go with that flight, listen to this. Like I said before, and you already know, Julius Randle is a question mark.
I ain't gonna disagree with you there. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna disagree with you there.
If you match Lonzo with Julius Randle, there ain't no question mark no more.
Yeah, Julius Randle had a hard time scoring because he just tried to barrel his way in the paint. It was nobody setting him up.
What Lonzo gonna make a difference? Where's
Oh
Lonzo?
man,
Because Lonzo, what do you mean?
Julius
Before
Randle?
they
you,
would have did the same shit
wait,
to
wait,
Zion.
but for one,
Matter of
Happened to
fact, I'm
Zion
gonna tell
to
you, hey,
make it to
Flight,
the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is why they gonna work with Julius Randle because all that ain't. Julius Randle really don't catch lobs.
But he
okay,
could get out though.
but Lonzo's
But Obi
passing.
No,
Okay,
he
Toppin
don't.
and Mitchell
I think
Robinson
no,
do.
no, no. I think everybody gets confused of Lonzo's passing. It doesn't mean lobs. Passing, his passing ain't lobs. If you pay attention to the Pelicans games, even though when he was on the Lakers, I seen Lonzo drive and then do a quick dish to down to the paint to JaVale McGee when he's on the Lakers. He was on the Pelicans. He when nobody wanted to have any type of ball movement, Lonzo said, "Okay, I'm gonna start the ball movement, whether you want to start it or not." The New York Knicks, when you watch the playoffs, they didn't know who to pass it to. They just kept passing around and around and didn't know what type of ball movement to start it off with. And literally, even commentators was like, "What y'all about to do?" Because everybody's looking at them not pass the ball correctly.
Yeah,
But
they have no
Lonzo
real
Ball,
There you go.
he's
man.
when Lonzo Ball comes in, Lonzo Ball is literally going to say, "Okay, Julius Randle, I see you freaking out because this is your new playoff game. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come get your spot and come get to his spot. I'm gonna set you up. Everybody move out the way. We're gonna hit this pick and roll, or I'm gonna drop it down to your spot that you like to shoot it at." That's what none of those New York Knicks players was doing. None of them. And
good luck, Lonzo. Hey, good luck, Lonzo, being an all-star, throwing the ball to Julius Randle.
But you gotta understand they gotta rely on Lonzo Ball, which can help Lonzo Ball be the all-star. Because Lonzo Ball,
I gotta say something. But he's a rookie, so we can give him a pass. LaMelo Ball didn't have a good playing game. You know that, right? I know he was a rookie. He was injured. I know the excuses we got, but Lonzo, he didn't get that same leeway when he was injured.
Like Uncle Vern.
LaMelo Ball. Wait a second, Red. LaMelo Ball looked like pure shit in that play-in tournament. Let's just keep it 100. They all was out there taking turns scoring the ball.
I don't want to go that deep because
I am.
He was, I mean, because he was still hurt, bro. I ain't gonna care.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But Lonzo didn't get that leeway. See, I'm gonna have to go Shannon Sharp on y'all how he was doing with Durant. Because truth be told, Lonzo was hurt. Nobody gave Lonzo no leeway, him being injured.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
LaMelo Ball, they just skip over the way they played. That goddamn playing game, I watched it. LaMelo tried to take over. Terry Rozier tried to take over. Then it was Devontae Graham's turn. And then PJ got in there. They were just taking turn. It was just not a good offense.
Right.
I'm just saying.
It's Uncle Vern. I mean, it's a bright light on the side though, because Jello, I could really legitimately see Jello hop on the Hornets.
Yeah, I can see Jello hopping on.
I can see that.
Those teams.
Lonzo going
or LaMelo.
I think I haven't seen that one single.
You see, Jello been an all-star.
Oh no, Jello.
For one, I have to first see him in the first.
We got to make the league first.
Hold on, I don't even want to say no or yes to that because we got to at least see him first in a game.
Man, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, we got to first see a game though. We got to see a game.
No, I've seen him play. He's not an all-star.
Yo, if he was that good, he would be in the NBA right now.
Exactly.
You think how bad you wish that they could kick Lonzo out the league after the shit they pulled with Nike and that bullshit they was doing, trying to start a brand. You go, they probably trying to finish this motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't think that's fair to give him a yes or no because
the Clippers done came back, y'all.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now.
Listen, everybody. I'm saying everybody.
Let's go, Reggie.
Listen, everybody adapts to the NBA on their own way. You don't know if Jello can adapt.
I wish you could rewind what you just said. Everybody adapts to the game a different way. Continue. I just wanted to repeat that.
Yeah, everybody don't come in from college and then is just as good as they were in college. And some dudes, they could have been horrible in college and they're actually pretty like. What's his name? Van Fleet. He wasn't even drafted.
He was a G League player.
Yeah, they just picked him up, man, and now he's looking like a. You know what I'm saying?
He just got mega money. He ain't got like a near max. He ain't got a max.
He got a 4 years, $85 million.
Yeah, he got a big deal. I can see Lonzo getting some shit maybe a little higher than that.
Right, but That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, people. That's why I don't want to say yes or no to Jello because we have to first see him in a first NBA game. I don't care if it's preseason. Let me see if what is he gonna like.
Man,
Is he gonna come up, step up to the challenge and do like because what if he becomes like a good, outstanding 3-and-D role Klay Thompson format? We would never know. We gotta first see it. He might be horrible. But you know what I'm saying? But we gotta see that, bro. That's why I can't just be like, oh no, he sucks. Yes, no, I can't say that. I mean, y'all can do that, but I can't. I gotta see it first.
I would need to see him play defense on his level before I say he could be a Klay Thompson because he don't play defense overseas. So I'm not going to say he's going to be a lockdown defender in the NBA. That's different.
Who will be a lockdown defender?
You need to understand LaMelo has a two-way potential. But the thing with the kid is that he has never been around a defensive system until Spire.
Get a new coach
until Spire.
That's what I'm saying.
In Charlotte, when he came to Charlotte, he had no defense. So he had to be the main defender until Brad Wanamaker came in. Think about it. He was the best defender until Brad Wanamaker came in. Think about that.
They need to get a new coach. They need to get a new coach in Charlotte.
I agree to that.
The coach ain't it.
Because the coach is more of a freestyle type of coach, like do your own thing, like a Steve Kerr. But he's a wannabe Greg Popovich.
Yeah,
he's trying to do what Greg Popovich does to LaMelo, but it doesn't work because he's not Greg Popovich.
Okay, I ain't like the way they was doing those rookies this year.
You like it? What way?
I ain't like how they had them coming off the bench. We're rookies you knew coming off the bench. Even Anthony Edwards was coming off the bench.
Well, not long though.
No, I can see Anthony Edwards because they have a more veteran roster over there. But come on, the Hornets.
Exactly, the Hornets. They're the Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets. They're trash.
Devontae Graham playing ahead of him, and I'm gonna be with Devontae Graham. Probably was better at the start of the season.
Devontae's a six man. Like guys, any Charlotte fan that wants to disagree, he's a six man. Come on. I'm even gonna be nice. He's a six man. That's his job. This man averaged 18, 8, and 8 when he was playing most of his rookie season coming off the bench. Think about that. So you expect me to really be like he's gonna just be a good starter? This man literally was trash the very first game he played without LaMelo.
Who?
The Devontae. But all of a sudden, he's a good player. Man, get out of here. He's a six man.
I don't know about Devontae Graham, but I know that Terry Rozier seemed like he was cool with him.
Rozier's a shooting guard. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell Uncle Vern, that Rozier will play shooting guard regardless. That means LaMelo will play small forward if Lonzo comes. Either way.
Whoa. LaMelo will be playing. If Lonzo there, will be playing the shooting guard. There won't be no need for Rozier to be no shooting guard.
Unless Jello comes
No.
Matter of fact,
I'm telling them, he will play small forward if Lonzo comes in and starts.
Listen, bro. Listen. It's already documented. When Lonzo and Melo play, Lonzo plays the point guard.
Yeah. Melo's
been playing point guard since he's been going to the Russians and the Polish and all the rest of them peoples.
Yeah.
Wait a second. See, hold on. Wait a second. So you trying to tell me Melo gonna go to the shooting guard? He gonna be more of that scorer.
Yeah. No,
why not?
Melo's naturally. Go ahead. I mean, Uncle Vern, yeah. He's Melo. If anybody knows.
Hey, Fly, I see you right now. You don't know nothing about them, do you?
Yeah, Melo is actually like he's like Melo is actually naturally a person that his mentality is to score.
I know that.
He could play point guard because his dad let all three of them learn how to play that position. You gotta understand that. So that's why Melo is can be so naturally good at any position. But Melo really just loves to score. So that's why when they did play together in Chino Hills, it was just run. And LaMelo would be already down the court, and Lonzo and Jello would play a lot of defense and get easy steals and boom, full court passes, and Melo's already have court running full speed, chase down layup. So y'all gotta understand that he would drop down to shooting guard. I ain't gonna be honest with you.
Terry Rozier their ass off the bench.
If
Year
Zoe,
after that,
if Zoe,
and then the year after that, Jordan gonna get rid of him.
but I mean that's if Zoe, if Zoe come there, Trey Rozier, he
coming.
probably had to get traded. He had to get traded.
Zoe coming.
If
All
Zoe
them
comes,
Zoe
okay,
coming.
Uncle Vern, I'm just saying if Zoe comes, Trey Rozier would have to probably get traded for a piece that they can use to help them win.
Nope. Terry Rozier ain't got to get traded right now. He ain't got to get traded.
If Zoe comes, if Zoe comes,
like we had already discussed. Haywood is on his way out, going back to Indiana, going back to Gary, Indiana, way like he's going out like the Jackson 5.
But if listen, but if Terry Rozier, okay, but if Terry Rozier, listen, if Lonzo comes, where in the world are you gonna put Terry Rozier at?
He's too good. He's the second guy, the next first guy coming off the bench.
Listen, but he's too good. Listen, okay, but listen, he's too good to be on the bench, though, bro.
Bro. Listen to me and listen to me now. You just made a statement which is very true. You said that one of y'all said that Wanamaker was the best defensive player that was there on that team. So Rozier can't do shit but shoot. Listen to me. Whoa. Listen. Rozier can't do nothing but sit and shoot. That's all he can do.
Listen, but you don't.
You think he gonna outdo Melo?
No, but that's not what I mean. But that's not what I mean. Point, I wouldn't listen, Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern, you're looking at it. It's like I'm saying Terry Rozier should start over LaMelo. That's not what I'm saying. You would have to trade him. Listen, you'd have to trade him because Terry Rozier, you don't pay that much money on Terry Rozier because you got to remember Terry Rozier is under contract. You don't pay him that much money
until next season.
Okay, listen, if him and his contract that he has and the amounts of points he scored, what Terry Rozier scores, like 18 points a game. You don't put that on the bench. They have to trade him since he has value. They're not going to put a guy on a bench. The bench get the less minutes that scores that many points and the type of contract he has. They would have to get rid of him. They would have to.
Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you something. Now you think about this. Remember when LA laid up there and they messed up there and they signed that dude to all that money? You know he was a highest paid player that was on the team, but he sat on the bench forever and a day. And almost right now today, LA feeling that because they fucked up that money on him.
Who's that? Who's that that's on the bench? Now. Ding?
Huh?
Ding? Ding?
Yeah, gang, yeah.
Dang him. But he started for a couple of weeks though.
Listen, they didn't even put him in the game, but he still got paid. So that argument right there, you using, if they can trade that Rozier off, get him off. If not, then
that's too.
Sit his ass on the bench and let him be the next thing coming out.
Right. Okay. So you did give me a similar option, but you also got to think differently. Terry Rozier and Luol Deng is different formats because they kept Deng on the bench because Deng ain't going to give you no 18, 20 points. Terry Rozier is giving you 18, 20 points.
Hey, how many points was Deng giving them when they signed that contract?
4 or 5, maybe less.
They signed them to all that money for that little bit of bullshit, huh?
But listen, that's what I'm saying. Terry Rozier
you ain't telling me nothing.
No. I'm saying I'm not telling you nothing.
You ain't telling me nothing. What you doing is you telling me expectations. You expected.
No, I'm telling you.
Be like this next year.
You can't compare. You can't compare.
Listen to me. If Terry Rozier be like he was, be this year, and he be like that next year, that ain't gonna really too much be a shit.
Terry Rozier,
he wasn't doing a heck of a whole lot, bro. All he was doing was a whole lot of listen to me. All he was doing was a whole lot of shooting.
Right. Okay. Right.
Okay. So to replace him, by him being replaced is easy when it comes down to Melo and Zoe.
That's why I said.
That ain't gonna be
that's
no
why I said
problem.
you have to. That's why I said you would have to trade him. You can't keep him.
You ain't got to trade him. His contract is up after next season. He's back.
Yeah, but I'm saying
them points right there, you need them points. Them points that Gordon Hayward is finna give up out there in Indiana. You ain't gonna get those. Those got to be made up too. So somebody got to come in and fill that up. Bridges and them and all them got to step up now.
You don't.
Come on, man.
You don't keep a player full of.
You talk about their offensive production.
You don't keep
you a third of it. Rozier gave you a third, and Melo gave you a third.
Rozier
gave you a 16th.
That means why? That's the point I'm bringing up, bro. You don't have a guy that contributes 16 to 18 points on the bench. If you're saying that,
come on, man, you can get that coming off the bench, bro.
No, listen, no, I'm not saying he can't do it off the bench. I'm saying if Lonzo is the guy that's giving you points, Melo's the guy that's giving you points, and your third guy that's giving you points is Rozier off the bench, and that's 16, 18, they're going to say, bro, this guy has to start, and that's where the confusion starts because they can't keep him over LaMelo or Lonzo. That's why we're saying he would have to be traded because he's a higher value, and a person who has higher value that's under contract, that's getting paid a lot of money, and he's averaging the points that he averages. You can't just have him on the bench. That don't make any sense. It just looks stupid.
Yo, Ray, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead,
Yo, Vern, what I'm trying to explain, bro, is that what they would need to do, if it's in the best interest of the team, they would need to trade him this offseason. Because the second you put him on the bench and his production drops, his value is going to go down. So what you think you could trade him for now, it's going to diminish by the time you get to the trade deadline midway through the season.
Bro,
so what I'm saying, wait, Vern, wait, I'm not done yet. 1 second, Vern.
Rozier's contract is up after next season, bro.
Exactly. So you can either lose him for nothing, or you can trade him while he has value.
Listen. Why would you sit up there and call yourself trying to get rid of? My point is, why get rid of him anyway when you need those points?
Because you
just need him. You don't need him. You need a center right now. You need a center.
Guys, this is what we're trying to prove to him.
You need that kind of energy coming off the bench because they know the guys.
No, you don't.
No, Uncle Vern. Hey, no, hold on. Uncle Vern, I actually get what you're trying to say. You're trying to.
We all get it. I even get it.
No, Uncle Vern is trying to say like he's that guy when Melo sits on that bench, he can bring that second offense with energy and pass.
Oh, you talking Lonzo coming off the bench?
But no, they're talking about
what are you talking
Terry
about?
Rozier coming off the bench.
I said
Terry Rozier? Of course.
Bro, hold on.
I like Rozier, but Rozier will play shooting guard. You know Borrego. He loves his favorites.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Yeah. Before that. Anyways, Uncle Vern, I'm saying you're trying to show us that why can't we just keep that 16, 18 points and he can do that off the bench so when LaMelo or Lonzo, when they take that break, we can still keep them points on the board because he brings them points. Right. But what you also got to understand is when you sit a player on the bench, their value goes down because they look at him as a role player. Then they even go worse, and you better hope that his points don't go down because then his value will go down. That's what we're saying. We have to trade him while his value is at his highest peak. Because we have to trade him while he's averaging 18, 16 points. You don't trade him. You don't trade him
while he's averaging 12. You're not gonna get nothing.
My point is, you don't have to trade him.
Okay, but bro,
in one way, Uncle Vern.
Listen, Uncle Vern.
Use them.
Okay, don't trade him. Let's go with that. Let's say we use him and don't trade him. Let's say his points drop to 9 points a game because he's coming off the bench with less productive system, whatever. That means
Rozier points going down, coming off the bench.
I'm saying no. Listen.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I see Rozier points dipping too.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Before that.
Listen, when they play fast pace, when they go small, when they play fast pace, they play with 3 guards sometimes. Not all the time, but a lot of times 3 guards. Rozier gonna be getting a whole lot of minutes. He might be getting more minutes now than he was getting before. It's a
Right,
possibility
but
of that.
you got,
You know that, right? Hey, look here.
but
And
you
also,
got
you know
to
that.
also
Look here.
see.
Understand this. You know they want to be a
I want
high
to listen.
scoring team. They're up to listen. You know they want to be a high scoring team, up tempo team, right? You know they trying to get in that order, right? You know they finna let a lot of these
Uncle.
bombs go. Listen, how they gonna keep that composure and that rate if they keep on letting all these bombs go? They got to keep some of them. Keep Rozier. Keep that contract. Keep that
Right. Okay, so
contract
Vern,
up.
I gotta
Use
ask you a question, right? Vern. So you know how bad the media is, right? You know how they're bad, right?
They're terrible.
Right? Do you agree on that, right, Vern? So you
I
know the media
agree.
is bad. Right, the media is bad. What do they do with let's say there's a player, like we don't know who the player is. Let's say there's a starter who scores 5 points, and then there's a role player who scores 5 points. What do you think the media is gonna do with that starter scores 5 points and the person who's coming off the bench for 5 points, bro? The media is going to push that player who's on the bench who scores 5 points damn near out the league, and the player who starts with 5 points, they're going to be wondering why he starts. That's why we are saying if you keep Rozier and his points go down, he will go, his contract's up, and we'll lose him for nothing. That's what we're also saying. Yeah, we used him, but his points went down, and now we can't bring him for good nothing, bro.
Go ahead, Uncle Vern. Go ahead.
Listen to me. Okay, this argument is really because of the fact that you're looking at it like that. Like I said before, it ain't no reason to get rid of Rozier. You ain't number 1 year left on this contract. Bruh, they can't make no monkey plans like that because the next team that he go to, he ain't going to guarantee to sign and stay with him anyway. You understand? His contract up after next season. But right now, they keep him up in there Charlotte so he can get them points like they want him to get points. He ain't got to start. If he want to start, he can start playing that third man coming up there when they play 3 guards.
He needs to
Get
start
time,
because
man.
he
Look
needs
here,
to get paid.
Look here, man. It's 40 minutes in the basketball game. It's 2 halves.
48.
20-minute halves. Come on, man.
48 minutes in a basketball game.
48 minutes. Thank you, bro. Thank you. This is NBA. I'm college now. I'm through with that. Good. All right. So that means it's a lot of minutes, man. It's a lot of time.
Right.
Listen to me. The answer to your other question about the TV thing is simple. All the Charlotte games are gonna be on TNT. All of them. If Zoe went out to New York, all New York games wasn't gonna be on TNT. All the Charlotte games gonna be on TNT.
You're wrong, Uncle. You're wrong, Uncle.
Matter of
Uncle, you're
fact,
wrong.
and you know, hey, look here. I tell you why that's gonna be because of the networks. Because right now they know ESPN don't love Charlotte because they can't stand Melo.
Yeah, Hornets will
The
be
media don't like low market teams.
Hornets in New York is going to be on TV more next year. I ain't gonna get both. That's gonna be both teams.
How? New York ain't got nobody.
I'm gonna tell you how.
They made the playoffs.
Draw national attention. They ain't got nobody. Who? Derrick
They
Rose.
already made national attention.
Because
Playoffs.
They're the Knicks.
Because Knicks is a real is so far in the media as a high talkative team. They're really talking
Because
about
of finance.
Man, play with
because
me,
of finance.
How many games you see New York Knicks play on the ESPN or either on ESPN or on TNT?
But that's why I said next year.
Answer the question. No.
Okay, I'll answer. Because when they made when New York Knicks win that free agency and they had all that money, they expected the New York Knicks to sign some big people, some big free agent markets, and they didn't. So they said, we about to take away your TV time because we don't know if that trash team full of Jason Julius Randle or whatever, because I didn't think the New York Knicks was going to have a big thing. But now the New York Knicks just proved this season actually bigger than what we think, and people are talking nothing about the Knicks and their progression. And Lonzo and Kawhi Leonard has high talks about the New York Knicks. They will be on TV next season.
Exactly. If the Knicks could even land Kawhi, it would even increase their TV time.
Kawhi, you see, hey, okay, but look here. I'm gonna tell you something. Look here. I asked you this question, Batman. Look, you see Kawhi leaving LA?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Hey, look here. Whoa, slow down. After he done went through all that commercial stuff, being king of LA and all this old garbage,
right? Okay. Well, I think it's 50-50. He might leave, he might not.
I think he will leave because here's the thing: with Kawhi, look at how my city of Toronto treated him. We treated him like king. What did he do? Left us after winning a ring. So you don't expect the thing. But in LA, I think is different because he's at home. He's really just he just want to win a championship for his home team. So I don't
Yeah,
think
bro.
Kawhi would just run away. But I think he will leave.
Scratch that. I'm watching the game right now. He's not even sitting on the bench with his team. He's up in the stands right now.
Yeah,
He's not.
Yeah, he in the box. He was in the box last
Again,
time
this
too.
is the second game in a row. He's not even sitting with his team. He's sitting in the box seats with his family.
yeah.
Like,
Kawhi gonna dip just like
that's crazy.
he dipped us,
That is
bro.
crazy, bro. But
He dipped us
and I,
after winning a
I'm
ring.
I'm not even a LeBron fan, but in all fairness to LeBron, LeBron sits too far on the bench from his teams, and they make it a big ass deal. But Kawhi over here sitting in the box seats on the fucking third tier of the stadium, and
You
nobody's
mean the
saying nothing.
stands?
That's not even fair, bro. That's
That's
not fair.
because the media is biased, bro.
No,
Don't
I'm
you
I'm
understand?
just saying. No, it's not only the media; it's fans overall. Fans have
Well,
fans need
it's
to.
See,
fans too. It's
but
fans.
who
They need
controls
to take
fans' narrative? Guys, let me ask you, who controls
fans.
fans'
They do.
narratives?
You can think
No,
for yourself. You're a grown adult.
yes,
Fans control what they think.
exactly. But who actually inspires that? Because you have to understand, the
well,
media also
No,
controls certain things,
yeah, but you got
but
y'all got
fans are the
control everything.
inspiration of the narratives. We
But
are the inspiration
everything,
of narratives
everything,
because we create the
The
narratives.
media don't control who gonna win the championships.
Exactly.
yeah, but everything controls the narrative, bro. Because I've watched people's podcasts that was full. Listen, I'm telling you, there's a guy. I don't know if y'all know him. This guy's named Ticket TV on YouTube, bro.
Oh yeah, not
I
that
stopped.
guy.
Listen,
Please don't.
I stopped watching him. His chat was full of Lonzo Ball fans because Lonzo Ball was flooding uh those the fans like he was flooding it with them. He's a bum. He's out of league. Man, it went from 80% Lonzo Ball fans to all of a sudden they haters, and they was Lonzo Ball fans in the past. So I'm trying to tell y'all, like, people really can really lose their narratives just by what somebody said. And you know, if you want to go to deeper questions, deeper shit, you know, that's what it's like in real life right now. People really let what people say control what the fuck they do. So, you know, hey.
Good point. Good point. Good point. But that's the thing, Uncle Vern got to understand that with New York,
Shit,
Lonzo
Vernon,
will
hey,
be
look, Uncle
more
Vern,
improved.
Uncle Vern, listen, brother, understand this. Uncle Vern understand that Melo and Lonzo out there in Charlotte gonna be must watch TV.
Yeah, and
You
I,
get
you
your
know,
call.
I agree,
yeah, no,
but
no. And listen, and Uncle Vern, and I said it before, and I said it to everyone. My thoughts on you and this Alonzo and Jello and Alonzo is nothing but
a
amazing.
pipe dream.
If it did happen, I'm not even going to hate on it. But
I'm gonna say it's a
I
pipe
have
dream for
not,
now.
like I said, I would love to ask you, like I have not seen it. Have you seen any connections of Lonzo and the Hornets connecting? I have not seen not one single connection. I see some
Exactly.
Okay,
connections.
let me give you five of them.
Five of them. Oh,
Can I give
that's
you?
a lot.
Okay,
You
go
ready?
ahead. We
Whoa,
hearing.
whoa, bro.
Uncle
It
Vern,
ain't
go
gonna be a
ahead.
lot.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen. It ain't gonna be a
We're
lot
hearing.
if you
Okay.
listen up.
Name one.
First,
Start
the
from the
first one
first.
is gonna the first one is gonna be Lonzo's family, Melo's family, and Jello's family coming from LA to Charlotte instead of going all the way to LA to New York to Charlotte
They're all
and
from
back
the same
again and all
family.
this.
That's
Listen,
better.
brother, please.
Let
Okay,
him
go
know.
ahead.
You
Go
gonna
ahead.
hear it again. I ain't got to the good part yet. Okay, that's
Go ahead.
okay. They go the family thing out of the way. Okay, the next best thing is gonna be, and it's already obvious. Did Lonzo done laid up there and told? Look here, Lonzo done already told these people he don't mind playing anywhere with anybody. He already know
Okay,
that he could do that. So
he said that.
that's good for. Listen to me. That's good for everybody to know that. Why? Because I know in the NBA, if you start talking your mind, if you act like you a LeVar coming in, I'm doing, it,
good
you know what I'm
defense,
saying? That'll
Batum.
get you in trouble. So what you do, you
Okay,
stick to the script, the NBA script. That script is
okay.
already written out with them and their family, bro. Okay, that's two.
Okay.
Okay, now to the third one. That New York thing, it seems like it's neck to neck, New York and Charlotte, or maybe New York, Chicago, and Clippers.
Boston and
Okay,
Charlotte.
it look like
Okay.
that's what it's gonna be. But see, right now with those situations right there, those situations right there are not decided yet. And Lonzo
Guys,
mind, I think Lonzo's mind is already made up. That situation
guys,
out there in New
guys,
York
guys, you want to
really
hear
ain't
something?
decided yet. And
Guys, you
those
want to hear
other
something?
situations, Chicago and the Clippers, they're not decided yet.
Guys,
Those
want to
are
hear
up
okay,
in
something?
wait,
the
wait,
air.
but
Those are
Uncle
up in
Vern
the
has a
air
point.
organizations.
his mind, but
Charlotte,
his mind being set up is to play with his brothers, but that don't mean it got to be in Charlotte.
okay,
Exactly.
that's the
But
third
guys,
And
one.
that's the same.
That's
Uncle
the
Vern
And
has
third
a
that's the
one.
point.
same thing.
That's the third one. I got two more.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
The other
and
one
just like
is
this. Also, just say also even that even goes with LeVar because LeVar rather have his boy. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure LeVar had rather have his boys, all three of them, like in New York or some high market team, like LA or some high market team.
what he gonna do?
Just saying.
Bat the team. He gonna bat the New York Knicks.
No, I'm saying he'd rather have them in a high
Actually,
market
hey,
team.
look
All
here,
three.
look. You just made my fourth one. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Actually,
What's the last one?
if Lonzo make this move and do that with them for that 21 million or whatever it is they're gonna be coming out and give it to him, what he asking for? Because all he asking for, that's what I'm getting what he asking for. So if he come out and do that, you will know what he'll bring his other brother in like that, and they all three will be there, right? And that go to that number
Uh,
5 I was telling you about. You didn't already said it. Jello is already working his way in on that because he been doing that stuff with his brother, going to those camps and them things. So he's trying to get noticed with them.
Yeah,
It's
I can see that.
already
guys,
that's
you
the
want to hear
fifth.
something funny?
I think it's already in the plan to get Zoe out there because this ain't
You guys,
nobody else's decision but Lonzo.
Bro, can we stop
And
playing?
then
Uncle Vern, you
all
have a
five
point.
of those things. Listen here, understand
You
me.
have a
All
point, but
five of those
you're
things
wrong.
I gave you will
No,
fall
bro.
into place. You okay? Go ahead.
No,
Uncle
Tell me
Vern,
why I'm wrong.
Uncle
Uncle
Vern
Vern,
has
you have a
no,
point, but you're wrong. Here's
Uncle
why.
Vern has no
Okay.
point.
Here's why.
Okay.
See,
Go ahead.
now if you have me
I'm
here,
listening.
he has a point to the sense that he's thinking that, well, the boys are gonna come to Charlotte and just see. But here's where it's wrong. Right? Come on, we are like every. I don't even need to say where you're wrong because everybody already proved my point of why you're wrong. But I want to explain Uncle Vern's points and say that, well, he's thinking that in the sense that the team because think about it, Jordan is very silent at what he does. Look at when Zion was getting his shoe contract. Look at how every brand came to Zion except for Jordan, who ended up giving Zion a contract. Jordan. You guys just think about that. Jordan is silent. He's not gonna say something. That's the point Uncle Vern is saying. But the thing is, I see a different path. I agree with everybody else. Like, what do you guys think?
Listen, man, Lonzo is not going to Charlotte. That is nowhere in the stars, as they say.
I
So
agree with you. I said
he's
it. I
not
said
going
I agree
over
with
there.
everybody else. But I
Yeah,
see his point.
we
Yeah.
said that. I because I don't want people to confuse me when I said that I agree with Vern. When the things I was agreeing with Vern was I can see them trying to be together. You know what I'm saying? I can see that, like, I can't wait for them to play together. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But my thing is, I just don't see. I haven't seen any type
I
of
don't see it
connection.
right away.
I just don't see any connections that says Lonzo's going to the Hornets. Which Uncle Vernon, he said he just showed me some things that he feels like that's why it could connect. So I don't know. I don't know completely for sure. But I mean, I see Jello going to the Hornets. I really see that. That can
And
pop up.
Raise.
But
I already gave you an example of Lonzo coming to Charlotte in the sense of Jordan's Jordan giving Zion a contract for the shoe brand. You see how they were silent, and then they give Zion a contract, and he just signed right off the bat. Pay attention to that. Every brand came in
No,
to pitch with Zion. Next thing you know, Jordan was the one to give the contract, despite Jordan not showing up.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far because I know how Rich
Hey,
Paul
look here.
operates as an
Who got the
agent.
biggest?
Rich
Who
Paul
got the
does
biggest
not do
bread?
nothing
Who
in
got the
silence,
biggest bread?
especially when it's got to be a race for who can offer him the most
Who got?
money. Rich Paul's not gonna do no negotiations in
Exactly.
quiet
Rich
with one
Paul will not
team.
let Lonzo get lowballed. Think
Exactly.
about that.
And
Rich
on
Paul
top
gonna
of that,
follow orders. Lonzo is the boss. Hey,
nah, bro,
bruh.
nah, nah,
Lonzo is the boss.
nah, it don't matter. Rich Paul will drop
Kalamazoo to
Lonzo
Michigan.
before he takes
Kalamazoo, Michigan. Bruh, listen.
BS money from a contract, bro. Rich
Exactly.
Paul is too well off. He doesn't need
Bruh,
Lonzo to make money.
Exactly.
He's
Like
too well off. Like I'm
Lonzo
not gonna go
chose
there.
him
Listen, you
though.
don't make sense. Listen, whoa,
Lonzo chose him though.
listen, man. Stop with that nonsense. That dude is he's their agent. But Lonzo can fire his monkey ass.
Yeah, he
bro.
could, and he would
Oh,
still
okay.
be better off than him.
He can't fire
Exactly.
Lonzo.
Yeah,
No, but he sure, but he sure,
there
he
are
sure,
plenty of agents who
but he,
have dropped
Uncle Brian,
players for
but
not
he
wanting
sure
to do the
can't.
right
No.
thing, bro.
He can't fire Lonzo, but he sure can yell at his ass for saying, "Don't be stupid and get no deduct yourself to
Man, look,
$13
boy,
million."
look. I'm gonna tell you something. Look, kid, I'm gonna tell you something. This is how the NBA works, and with managership and all that. The manager try to do what the client want to do, and take him in the direction that they want to go in. They want to take him in their best financial beneficial way, because he get a percentage of everything that to a certain extent that Lonzo get contract from that contract. So I
And
understand your reasoning to
Bro,
think.
listen,
Whoa,
Vern.
I understand your reasoning to thinking like that, but that ain't Lonzo. You can't express dude
Bro,
think
nothing you're
to
saying
Lonzo's
makes
thinking.
any
Because
sense
remember, bro, if
whatsoever.
you know anything, listen, man, for real, man, y'all got to listen. If you know anything about dude, he family
We've
oriented,
been
bro.
listening to you.
So
We've
no,
been
yeah,
listening to
he
you.
is family, but you
Whoa,
know anything about
that
Uncle?
Rich Paul stuff, don't work for LeBron James. What make you think it's gonna work for Lonzo?
What do you mean they work for
Listen,
LeBron
man.
James?
Wait a minute.
It
Nothing
didn't
you're
work
Yeah,
because
saying,
was it?
LeBron
Let's
James
read
went
the
his own
comments.
direction.
nothing that you're
LeBron
saying
James didn't
has
have to sit
any
up there and listen to,
bearing
oh, dude,
anywhere, bro.
you go over
Rich
here.
Paul
Uh,
Lonzo
hasn't
is
missed
not
yet.
going to, Lonzo is not going to the
Man,
Charlotte.
go on,
There's
man. All
nothing.
right,
There's
bet that's
nothing
all right.
there,
Guys,
bro.
even in the
There's
comments,
nothing there.
they even
Lonzo ain't going to
comments
Charlotte.
even disagree with Uncle Vern. They said Charlotte will be a terrible choice for Lonzo. Uncle Vern, any
they
comments on
need to
that?
make
We'll see.
trades before I even entertain it,
Just,
bro. To be honest,
bet,
like I don't want to see
hey,
Lonzo
look
on a
here.
horrible fit team. I need to see them make at
Me
least
either.
one trade
I
first
see Lonzo going out
before
there.
I say
Go
so.
ahead. I'm sorry, bro. I see Lonzo going out there, man, and I see him all star. I see Melo being all star, and I see Jello working his way up on the all star,
But
Ain't none of that
why?
gonna
getting
But
at
happen.
least
why?
a
Okay,
couple 30-point
but
games.
Why
why?
in the
Okay,
world?
but listen.
That's what
Why
I
in the
see.
ugly? But why in the ugly format of a humble bumblebee in the fucking Hornets of a low profile bullshit? Why can't we get them all three of them in a better spot other than some
Exactly.
ugly Hornets next to Caleb Martin and the twins
Because
and
it
that
ain't go.
bullshit?
Look. He go to window with that, bro. It's a window right now. Lonzo already aware of that, so he's aware of he's what is in that window right now. It ain't gonna be nowhere in the world. Jello, Bello, and Lonzo gonna be over in New York.
So
Not
you
the
want
foreseeable
Lonzo
future.
to go?
Whoa, it
Wait,
ain't what I
how?
want. It's what they family. Listen, it ain't what I want. It's what they family want, bro.
You ain't
But
going.
listen,
You got
yeah, what
inside,
they family want is for them to.
inside.
What they family want is want them to play together. But I doubt it. They want them to play together in a swamp, fucking New Orleans, or a fucking Charlotte bullshit Bumblebee. I don't think they want them to go either way. I think they want them to play together. But I doubt it. They want to be in some
I
trash
always,
small market team.
I always go back
Uh,
to this. Hold on. I
Rave,
always,
I can see Uncle Vern here, but here's the thing: you're still right because I will reference Lavar here because he said something. He was, I think, in the media they said that he was trying to get Michael Jordan to get all these boys on Charlotte, but I just don't see the fit.
Yeah,
Like we all don't see the fit
yeah.
because
You'll see
the
the fit
fit just makes no sense right now.
when Zoe signed that contract to go to Charlotte. You'll see
We
it.
just don't make sense right now. Like even
Zoe
I
could
will even
sign a
let the chat
contract.
get
They
on this.
still wouldn't
If
fit.
that was
Like
I would
chat,
that
still
was
what do
say
you
they
gonna
think?
need to trade
happen,
half the team. They still
if
need to
that
trade
was
half the
gonna,
Wait,
team,
wait, wait,
even
wait.
if
Hold
they
on,
do
hold on.
get Lonzo.
Hey,
Let's
hold
get the
on,
chat
hold
in.
on, let me
Let's
let
get
me
the
hold on,
chat
say
in
wait,
this.
here.
wait, wait, hold
Wait,
on, one
wait a
second,
minute.
one second. Who said they wouldn't fit? Who said that?
Hold on one second.
Were you saying they
Y'all
wouldn't
just
fit as a team or they wouldn't fit together? Who said that?
No, me. I said even if they did sign Lonzo, I still would say he doesn't fit because they still need to trade like 5 people.
No, I'm not talking about that. When y'all talking about
Okay,
that's as a team, they wouldn't fit as a team. Yeah, I'm
that's what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
No,
y'all.
that I'm
Do y'all
talking as a
think?
team too. I said I
Oh,
questioned the
okay,
fit.
that's okay. Because I was about to say if Jello and Lonzo and no, they fit together no matter where they go. Okay, good.
well,
Keep going. Keep going.
we already know that. That's like
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
mandatory.
go ahead.
But
Go ahead.
this is not gonna happen. I don't even know why this is even a conversation. This should not
Uncle Vern
even
brought it up,
this should
so I
not
had to
even be a
tackle him.
debate because it makes no
Thank you.
sense. If this was
No,
gonna
man. Hey,
happen,
whoa. Matter of fact,
lot
let me
wait,
let me
no no
let
no
me
no
let
no
whoa. Let me
no no
cancel.
no stop stop
Whoa. Somebody.
no
Hey,
no
look.
stop stop stop
The
stop.
thing of the
We've been letting
show.
you
Look
talk.
here.
We've been letting
The
you talk,
thing
bro.
of the
Stop
show, bro.
stop. We've been letting you talk already. Let me just say something. This is not going to
Bro,
happen.
listen.
If
The
it was
thing
going
of the
to
show
happen,
is about Lonzo and about his future.
okay,
Go ahead. I just muted him. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Uncle
that's fine.
Vern.
But listen
G-
though, if this was going to happen, then Lonzo would have stayed with Rock Nation.
Exactly.
If Lonzo wanted to follow Melo and his brother around, and was not concerned about getting the bag, he would have stayed with Rock Nation. But he went the Rich Paul because he wants to get the bag. He already put out there he want at least 20 mil. And you know that because Charlotte and New Orleans are the two teams in the entire NBA that have not what? What have
That
they
don't
not
have the
done?
money.
They
They
don't
don't
have the
have the
money,
money
but they have never paid. They have never paid
over the
The
luxury
luxury
tax.
tax.
the luxury tax. So they're not going to go out and throw Lonzo 84 million over 4 years. They're not doing that.
I agree. Like you have, I agree with that because I
So
too think I that's the fit just makes is just weird right now. Every
it's a pipe.
every
It's a
everything else
pipe.
like later on I can see the fit, but right now nah.
And I'm with Rico on that because I'm with Rico because bro, I said the same thing, man. If they want to entertain Lonzo and the Charlotte Hornets, they better start get to trading right about now.
Exactly. They
Exactly.
gotta get
They
rid of the
all need
entire
to go.
roster
Yeah,
because that's the only way. Because see, they have too many guards. Like these guys even draft guards, so it's even hard to even know their best team overall.
man.
So you expect
Not
that?
even. I don't even care that they have guards. They need to get rid of those egos that act like they want to take the shot and they all gotta go. Even PJ Washington, he felt like he's Michael Jordan or some shit, man. Go sit your ass down.
No, I
It's
get
gonna
that. I get that. I
it's
used to
gonna
watch that
be
and I'm like, PJ, what is wrong with PJ?
it's gonna be very toxic over there also because you got all those guards over there. Like I said, everybody wants to touch the ball, and then if you put Lamelo and Lonzo and Jello on the same team, you know what they're going to say? Oh, they was passing the ball to each other because they're brothers.
Exactly. You see, the narratives will always be, oh, they're brothers, so they need to play as a team instead of playing for each other. You know that point would always be there. That's one point, but they will always be. They need to play as a team instead of playing for each other, or they need to play together with the team instead of playing with one another.
Right. That's what they're
But
going to
the
say.
issue is half the team already ices out Lamelo. So if they bring out Lonzo and Leangelo, it's just gonna start a rift in the team where it's gonna be 50-50. Half of the team don't like the ball family. Half of the team want to earn their money. So if
They're
like just for camaraderie and just for chemistry reasons, you need to trade them. They're not good fits for them. Like Terry Rozier is not gonna drop his shots, right? From averaging
true.
18 a game to averaging 10 just because LiAngelo Ball finally got a job.
True.
For what for and the reason he's gonna say LiAngelo got the job is just because his brother is playing on the team. He's not gonna go into a contract year, give up his numbers, ruin his trade stock and everything, and ruin his own bag just because LiAngelo got a
He's on
job
the
that
team.
he should have never got in his mind. All right, that's never gonna happen. So all of these people, they all need to
Hey,
go. If LaMelo Ball is gonna play the three, that means both of the Martin twins need to go
But
because they
Rico,
both
you need to
play the three.
understand. You need to
Most of
understand.
that team needs to go.
Yeah, guys, you need to also understand that
hey,
from day one, they've always tried to make LaMelo a small forward. And that's one thing Uncle Vern needs to also pay attention to.
they
Borrego
can't
wants to
make
put
LaMelo
LaMelo
a
as a
small
small
forward.
forward, and it's not a good because
He
he's
ain't got
six
the
foot
weight.
seven and a
He
half.
can't play that kind of defense. Ain't nobody said that about Melo going no small forward. Y'all said that shit.
No, I watch it's even in the games. It's on the court.
James Borrego.
It's on the court. Borrego even does it on the court. LaMelo would out here play a small
He
forward
ain't
role,
never
off
put Melo
ball.
as a small forward.
Now, what was he playing when
Uncle
Rozier and
Vern,
Graham were both on
you
the
gotta,
on the court?
listen, Uncle Vern.
Exactly, he was playing small forward.
Uncle
When he
Vern,
started his first game, he was small forward.
yeah, we're not saying, listen, y'all, so you gotta tell this guy, because you gotta tell him, we're not saying we want him to play small forward. We're saying James
Exactly.
Borrego was playing him as small forward, bro. In
Exactly.
the game, bro. We're not saying he's
Bro,
playing.
look. They wouldn't play Melo as no small forward because I know Melo can't play no defense. Jackson can't play. He can't hold the guard. What makes you think he gonna hold the forward? Come on, man. I'm not that
Right,
stupid.
no, we're saying
They
this.
won't do
You're
that.
saying the same thing. We're saying
Cornbread.
we don't want no Miller at no small forward, but that's what James Borrego was doing. That's all
Exactly.
we
Like
want him
I
on the
think
low.
Uncle Vern
No,
didn't
he
watch
wasn't.
Lamelo
When he was
versus the
playing that
Miami
three,
Heat
look here.
in the
When he
first
played that
matchup.
three guy, when he played that three guard offense like that, it ain't no guards and no forwards. It ain't like
Guys,
that.
Uncle
All it
Vern,
is, you will hold
let me
that guy.
read out
You'll hold that
On
Lamelo
big.
versus
defense, it
Miami.
is.
You'll play that
L-
On
three.
Uncle Vern, let me read out Lamelo versus the Hornets
Myself with
and
cornbread.
Miami first matchup when Lamelo first started. Point guard, Devontae Graham. Shooting guard, Rozier. Small forward, Lamelo Ball. Power forward, Gordon Hayward. Center, Bismack Biyombo. You see the issue out
How
there
many
now?
times, bro? Listen to me. You know, I'm gonna
He
tell
was
you
playing
something
small
for real, bro.
forward,
I'm gonna tell you when you got caught up in.
facilitating
And you
small
said when
forward.
that's when that's you no listen. You said that's when Melo all that noise, man. Hey, look here. You said that's when Melo had got his spot. When Melo had got that spot, he never lost that spot no more after that. So Melo when the rest of them came
Huh?
in, had to pick up. They had to pick that up. Melo had already got his spot.
It's
So
talking about
that
he's
right
talking
there,
about
you
point guard.
saying that when he had to go to small, he had to go off to an off position because he was starting at point guard, bro. He wasn't starting at listen. He came in starting at point guard, bro. He wasn't coming in starting at
Uncle
no
Vern,
forward. That's my point,
Uncle Vern. I'm
bro.
reading the
Listen, that
courts.
was a
I'm
lie.
reading the
That was a
courts on
lie,
the courts. I can read a
bro.
position,
Listen, man.
positioning on the court,
Uncle
not the
Vern.
damn
No,
stat sheets.
yeah, we
The
know.
stats says so, but
Yeah,
the court tells
Uncle
me
Vern,
otherwise.
Uncle Vern, we know that. Look, we know that
He was
Lamelo's
playing
point
point
guard. We
guard.
know. Yes, we know he's
Thank you.
point guard. We know that part. I'm saying
But
we know that.
Borrego played him at small
But they played him
forward
at small forward a couple times, bro. That's what
because
I'm
he's
trying to
six
tell
foot
you.
seven and a half.
All right. I'll give you a couple of times, bro. I'll give you that. If you want that little couple of times, then give you that. They found
Yeah,
out
but
that he
we're
was
saying we
practicing
don't want
hard
none of
with
that.
Brandon
That's what we're
Frank.
saying. We don't want
We
none
don't
of
want none of that.
Look,
We
So
don't
if
want
you don't
none of
want
that.
none of that, you need to
We
let
gotta get
Lonzo
rid
be
of it.
himself first.
Melo ain't gonna
Yeah,
have to
we
go.
got
No, he ain't go. Melo, listen. Your point is Melo gonna have to go to. Your point is Melo gonna have to go to a small forward. Melo ain't got to go no small forward. I think he's gonna be playing that shooting guard.
No,
He gonna play his natural position, bro.
yes, yeah, Melo.
Melo,
Whoever said Melo has to
let me
go to
tell you
small
something.
forward, then no, you're right. He doesn't have to go small forward. But we're saying
Nope, he
someone
going to
has to
shooting
be
guard.
traded. Yeah, but someone has to be traded, my God. That's
And
what
be
we're
that's
saying.
what
gone
I'm
off
saying.
the team.
Hey,
That's what
look.
Someone
I'm
has
We
to
saying.
be
all saying that.
traded.
In order for, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. You just made a point. You just made a point.
We all
You just
agree.
made a
We all
point
say
earlier.
the same
You
thing.
listen, bro. Listen. You had made a point earlier. You said that they got to get rid of the half of the team anyway because they ain't gonna act right. That's the reason. That's what's going on right now. You got half of them that's cool with Melo.
Ooh.
You got half of them that ain't. When Lonzo get there, Lonzo gonna be running that show. All them other bums getting washed out. They're gonna get
But
washed
I
out
have a feeling they'll get
at the
Daniel Tice
same.
instead.
Man, Uncle Vern.
They can get washed out. They gone.
Man,
You
Vern,
have
Uncle
a
it's hard
lot
to
Vern,
of
listen,
faith
argue
in
with.
y'all.
the. You
Hey,
have a lot of
Uncle
faith
Vern
in
is
the in
hard
the
to
rookie
argue
Hey,
with.
that's
Uncle Vern
coming
reminded
in.
What
me.
they
Hey,
both
Uncle
gonna
Vern
do,
reminded
what
me of
they gonna do
Lonzo's
about
trash, man.
Melo.
They both.
Exactly. You
They
can't
both.
convince them.
You
They
can't
both.
convince them.
Oh, bro, listen. Hey, look here. I'm
They
gonna tell you,
both.
Lonzo ain't nowhere near trash, bro.
I haven't
Lonzo's
heard
No,
him
not
no,
say
no,
that.
no.
trash.
I'm
Listen to
not
me.
saying
It's a
Lonzo's
Listen, so you
trash.
don't
it's a
get
channel. It's a
listen, so
channel
you
name.
don't get it
No,
confused.
we're talking about a hater. We're talking about a hater that his
Lonzo
name is
ain't
a
nowhere
channel.
near trash.
No, we're not. No, I'm not
We're
telling
That's
him
what
talking
I'm
trash.
about a
talking
We're
hater,
about.
talking
sir.
about a
I
hater.
don't
He
I don't agree with dude.
yeah,
I
no,
don't agree with
we're,
dude. I ain't like
We
that.
all
no
don't.
one said that. No one said
I
that.
don't agree
No one
with
said
that.
that. I said y'all had similarities on
What I'm saying,
how y'all bring your arguments.
And y'all have similarities on how y'all think because we can't convince you of reality. Like your reality is different from what the real world sees. Because, for instance,
hey,
I
my
read the
reality is
courts.
this. My reality. Hey,
I
look,
read the courts,
bro. Listen here. Listen.
not just the
Lonzo didn't
not just the
already.
stats.
Lonzo didn't already said that he's going to be an all-star next year.
No, he said
And
he
my
wants to be an
reality
all-star
is
next
this:
year.
Melo didn't already listen. Melo didn't already said that he gonna be an all-star next year.
No, Melo said he wants
That's
to
the
be a
reality.
champion.
That's the
Champion.
reality that I see. I actually, in reality, I do see them realistically. I do see them being all-stars. Now
Yeah,
that's just my
Well,
reality.
we do too. We do too.
Yeah,
We do
Okay,
too, but not on the Hornets.
they didn't say
right. They did not have
they
to.
didn't come out and say, "Look here, we gonna be playing together." They wouldn't do that.
Uh,
They said, "Look here,
I
I'm gonna be
don't.
an
Why do you
all-star
want
next
to?
year."
Why do you want to push them so hard to be on the Hornets instead of a better market team?
Bruh, they
exactly.
family,
Like
they
they will
family,
get more
they
publicity.
family, their family. That's their family.
Okay,
Like I
They
said,
understand that's what they gonna do.
be a family in somewhere except for the Hornets.
exactly. Like,
No,
see,
look, hey,
we're
look,
all
they said,
siblings of somebody else
look,
here. Like,
they
you
said
know,
that.
we
I
understand.
said, they said, brother, they said that. That's what they said.
No,
They can't come out and say it now, kid
Levar.
it. Look here, can Zoe come out right now and say, look here, I don't care what. If I'm going to play out there in Charlotte with my brother, he can't come out and say that right now, can he?
Right, you're right.
Now, Kenny,
He can't
answer
say
the
that like
question.
that. You're right. You're
Okay,
right.
Right.
Yeah,
look. Okay, then.
we
Like
answer.
I
Yeah.
like I made that comment before.
But look, look,
Listen.
look, look,
Like I
look,
made
look,
that
look, look,
comment
look,
before.
look.
Lonzo and
Wait,
them
wait,
ain't
wait.
like their
Look,
father.
look.
They are alike is they are family oriented.
Right.
And if
But do you
Lonzo
know?
can make a
Okay, but do you
decision,
know why?
if
Okay,
Lonzo
but
can make a
listen.
decision, if Lonzo can make a decision to get that bag out there in Charlotte, what they offering, you understand me? And knowing he can
You
bring
know.
his other brother in too. Listen, and knowing he can do that too, that'd be the move.
Okay.
That'd be
Do
the
you know
move.
why? Okay. Do you
Not
know
New
why
not
Levar?
New York. Not New
Hold
York
up.
with them
Yeah.
fools
Right.
out
Charlotte.
there
Hold on. Yeah.
that's
You're
gonna
right. Charlotte.
hang
Charlotte.
him as soon as he has
Okay.
to
But
get bags
wait.
ready.
Hold on. Okay. Hold up. But do you know? But do you know
Thank you.
why? Do you know why he was saying that to bring them to Charlotte? You know that, right? Right. Do you know why?
Marketing.
Why
No,
he
The
not
wanted
Uncle
them
marketing.
to
You
Vern, do
go
know
you know
to
why?
why?
Charlotte?
No, not marketing. You know why, right?
Why what?
Levar was pushing them to get all three of them on the Hornets specifically because it was a gap of opening that Levar can actually attack because Michael Jordan was failing. He was being known as a failure. Okay, so
As a businessman.
when he drafted LaMelo, that was his opening to try to find a way to get all three of them on that team because he was so far that was the best team that can try to take them on or take all three of them on. And
It's
not
like
specifically
Lithuania.
on.
Like
Bro,
It's not.
Lithuania.
Yeah,
he wasn't
it wasn't
trying,
like they really
bro.
want him on the shot. It's not like LeVar wants all three of them on
Wasn't trying
Charlotte
to get
Hornets. He's just
Melo.
the best opening spot.
Even the
Michael
Hornets didn't want LaMelo
Michael
anyways. They just using him for opportunity
there you go, thank you.
to improve their
There
team.
you go. There you go. I agree. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was saying, the Hornets was the best target. It's like you know when you find something vulnerable and you go after that vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like you go after what's the most
Yeah.
vulnerable spot, and Hornets was in the most vulnerable spot.
Yeah.
It's not like LeVar wanted them to be on the Hornets. LeVar don't want them on the Hornets, but that was the best spot he can tackle. Like, hey, take on my bros, take on all three of them. You can make your league. You can fix the
Make your
Charlotte
team.
Hornets into a championship team if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So he started using his marketing skills to try to get them on that team. But that don't mean he wanted him to own that Charlotte Hornets, and I'm very sure he didn't want all of them on those Charlotte Hornets.
Exactly.
I'll just be very
Bruh,
honest with you
listen, look,
guys. The
okay,
Hornets is
now,
the
okay, now
only
let me
team
say
where
this
all
right
three
quick,
of them
quick.
could start, and nobody would
Yeah,
say anything.
Okay,
There
that
is
is true.
no other
That is
team in the NBA
Mike,
where you would
listen,
start LiAngelo Ball.
Yeah, Hornets
I
is the
do.
only team right now that you
Mike.
can start Lonzo, LaMelo, and Leandro.
Yeah,
I
no,
do agree with that
and
because
Hey,
nobody
look
would
here.
bat
I'm
an
gonna
eye
tell you.
like
Okay,
at
look.
all.
Okay, look, bro. Listen. Okay, you had made a point about the managership. Okay, about my hiring and everything. You know, their biggest move, Charlotte's biggest move, and only move they made last season was getting Gordon Hayward. Everything just came into accident. They didn't think they was
actually
gonna
their
come out with
biggest
no
move
player
is
like
also
Melo.
drafting Lamelo.
Whoa. Matter of
The
fact, they
biggest
didn't
move.
even
That's the
know they was
biggest
gonna
move.
He's
get
talking.
Melo.
He's talking about
Actually,
free
who they
agency
wanted was
moves.
that
Oh,
dude
okay. Free
Anthony
agency, yeah.
Edwards. Bruh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, it like you said, the only move they made was signing Gordon Hayward. So I'm not gonna pick them to make
Thank you.
5 moves now in one off season. It's just
But
not
guys,
likely. If they've
yeah,
only made one thing, like
Okay.
one signing last year, why would they go this season and make 5 of them? They're
but
just
think
not
about it.
that
Hey,
team.
look.
They're not gonna fix the team and
Hey,
try to allow Lamelo and Lonzo to.
hey, look here. You know they finna get rid of Haywood, so when they get rid of Haywood, all the Gordon
Uncle,
Hayward lovers are gonna
Uncle
be
Vern,
gone with
Uncle
him.
Vern, Uncle Vern, understand something.
Okay.
Signing Hayward was of need. They need think about it. Guys, what was the average age of the Charlotte Hornets right now compared to to last year? Because I wanted to know something here.
They
Because
younger.
If I,
they're very young. Do you know that the Charlotte Hornets, despite signing Hayward,
Yeah.
they were the second youngest team behind the Timberwolves. Now here's the thing. The reason for signing Hayward was because of they needed a leader of the locker room. They didn't care about, but signing Hayward was because of also Jordan sees a facilitating small forward that can do damn near do it all, like he did in Utah, that
come
was
on,
dunking on
PG.
everybody, doing basically everything. But now we're seeing an injury-prone Mr. Glass that can barely contribute to a team, give up on the team in the playing game, and what is he gonna do? He's now on the trading block. But you need to also understand the point of getting Hayward was for leadership. This team trades for need, and they make moves for need, just like they did with Brad Wanamaker. Brad Wanamaker was a trade made by Mitch Kupchak because his Boy Scout was out for potentially the entire season because of a wrist injury, not because he really wanted a point guard.
He wanted the
It's
floor
just to
general.
improve. No, he wanted a
He
replacement
got
for
that guy
Lamelo.
Wanamaker because he's a floor general. He's a floor
Exactly, he needed a
general.
replacement for Lamelo.
And that's what they
But
need
and
right now. They don't need the bulbs they got right now in the backcourt because they Indians. They need a floor general. That's what you said, and that's what they need.
they
They
That's
just
trade
that's
let
for
you
that's not
need.
the
know
Hornets.
when you get through talking.
So,
And like I said before, they got 28 million. Listen, B, they got 28 million to spend, baby. You know what I'm saying? So that's
they got 20 million
salary
and
cap
9
things don't
million
come into play
mid-level
with him.
exception.
And
All
They
they
right,
got
finna get,
9
wait.
and they
million
I
finna
got
get
a
mid-level.
rid of that
question.
$20
I got
million
I
dollar
got a
contract.
question.
They finna get rid of that $20
Ver,
million contract they got right now with Hayward. They finna get that bum
yo,
out
Actually,
of
it's
there, so they're
40
gonna free
million.
up a lot of
wait. I
money.
got a question. Vern, I got a question for you, bro. Who would you
Yeah,
trade
spit
these
it out,
all of
bro.
these players for?
Exactly. Like
What?
who?
Nah, let him answer the question. Who would you trade all of these players for, bro?
What players?
The Terry
All of what
Rozier,
players? Look, Terry Rose.
Devontae Graham,
Bro,
Gordon Hayward,
listen
and both
to
of their
me.
centers.
Okay, I hear you. You saying trade? I ain't saying nothing about trade no Terry Rozier.
All right,
It ain't number
fine.
1 year on this contract.
Then not.
It ain't.
Okay, so forget
Look,
Terry
it ain't
Rozier. The
number one
other
year on
four
this
players.
contract. Keep Terry Rozier. Get rid of Tay Bay. Tay Bay got to go. He ain't got no more time. They
Okay,
didn't
who would you
re-sign him
trade
no
him
way.
for? Who would you trade him
You
for?
ain't got to trade. You ain't. Hey, listen. You can't
You just
trade
said he
him.
gotta go, so
He can walk
obviously
this.
he gotta get traded,
Listen,
right?
bruh. He ain't. Listen. He came in the same year Zoe did. He got a 4-year contract. Zoe contract is up this year. His contract is up this year. They didn't sign him back yet.
So you're gonna lose him for nothing? You're not
What
gonna
I'm
trade him?
saying is they can't trade. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't trade him. They ain't got his rights. So stop
You
that.
could trade any player on your roster. What are you talking about?
Bro, if you ain't got no rights to, how they gonna trade him in his rights? How they gonna?
Who would you
Listen to me.
trade Gordon
Understand this.
Hayward for, bro?
Whoa, listen. Look, New Orleans' last chance to trade Lonzo was just passed. They didn't do that then.
Hey, no, they are trading Gordon Hayward.
They ass out. Listen to me. They ass out if
Rico.
Lonzo don't decide to come back. Tay Bay is in that same position. Rozier ain't in that position.
Hey, Rico. Nah, they are trading Gordon Hayward for Miles Turner.
But I'm asking, who would he want to trade him for? Because all of these players got to get traded.
Man,
That's what I'm
Miles
asking.
Turner.
Who?
They'll trade
If you
Gordon
Who
Hayward
they
to
got
Miles
to
Turner.
get traded?
simple,
All of what players
the
got? All of
the
what players got to
both
get
Martin
traded?
twins need to get traded.
Man, those are
Devontae,
bums, brother.
okay, that's why they need
Bums.
to get traded, because they're bums.
Man, they ain't got to
You
get
don't just
traded.
keep.
Put their pussy ass on the bit. Listen, you ain't got to trade them bums. You ain't paying them nothing.
Oh my God! So you just
Okay,
gonna
hold on.
leave a team horrible?
So you're gonna hold on, Uncle Vern. So you're gonna have everyone off the floor. Everyone off the floor except LaMelo, Lonzo, and Terry Rozier. They all gonna be on the floor. Everybody just sitting on the bitch the whole game.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen to me. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Listen to me. Look who you think sounding stupid because you just made that point. You the one saying they got to trade people.
Bro, but if you keep these players, they have to get in the game sooner or later.
They do.
Bro, who said they have to trade them? A lot of them ain't coming back no way.
But why? Let's say Uncle Vern. Let's say we don't trade them. Let's say we keep them. If we keep them, their ugly ass have to be on the court sooner or later. That's what we don't want to see because they're bums.
Man, bro,
and not only they're bums, they're haters of the LaMelo and Lonzo and Langelo. They're haters.
I already know that.
Both Martin twins are both on a contract next season.
Why would you trade them?
Listen, the people, you. This is what you're doing. This is why I said your argument don't work. These people that you.
Oh, but I'm sure 90% of this world agrees with my argument versus yours. But keep going, bro. Keep going, man.
These players are bums that you mentioning. They bums, brother.
Right. So why keep the bums?
So exactly, why keep them on the team? If they're bums, trade them. Get rid of them. You don't just hold on to bums.
Listen, man. Listen. Who said they got to get rid of them, bro? Half of them gone.
You did. When the second you said they were bums, you said the second you said they were bums, that means you need to get rid of them because you do not keep bums on your team.
Hey, okay.
Like, I don't know about you, Vern, but if you have bums on your team, you get rid of them, right?
If you see that, and that's a problem within the organization, I'm pretty sure the organization see that also. When you think
that's why we're saying.
Right, okay, now look here, give me this. So if the organization see that, they know where to start chopping their heads off.
Right. That's why we're saying.
If they want to look here, either if they don't do that, and they know this already, when Gordon Hayward is gone, shipped off, Melo will get that spot as being the most valuable player to a certain extent.
Right.
You understand me? And he gonna get that game.
We got that part.
That means they got They gonna have to position that team around Melo, just like y'all saying.
Right. And that's why we're saying. Okay, go ahead. That's why we're saying.
Devontae Graham is gone naturally because he's not going to be re-signed.
Right. Well, that's why, bro.
If he don't get re-signed, he go off to that. He go off.
Okay.
What's the name?
Listen, Uncle Vern. That's why we said that these people have to be traded because if you're going to build around Melo, you have to get pieces that want to play with Melo, that fit with Melo's game, and that's going to do their job as in to play their role. If you keep Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, not Gordon Hayward, the Martin twins, if you keep the others little hating ass niggas that hate on the brothers, it's not going to go work. That's why we were saying if the tables was where Lonzo is going to soon be on the Hornets, they would have already started making moves to get them out of there, and they haven't. So we're saying there's no way Lonzo can come to the Hornets, bro. Oh my God, you're like Lonzo's trash. You gotta go.
Listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Listen.
Well, listen, y'all.
Just saying. Listen to me. Look, they don't have to get rid of nobody, bro. They don't. It's just as simple as that. All they have to do is handle their business within that organization. Give Zoe the keys to that because they're going to pay him 20-something million.
That's a definite fact. But, yo, listen, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.